Welcome back, everybody, to our Anime of the Year 2020 edition coming out in March. No mistakes have been made. We definitely didn't record this a second time. My name is Stefan. Welcome to the only podcast where we debate, deliberate, and defecate all over your favorite anime. I am joined today by Tim.
What's good? It's your boy.
Yep, you hear that excitement in his voice. We also got... knocking your last today. We got Omar.
Yeah. Thank you for having me, as usual.
And then we got the one who ruined everything.
Oh,
Knockern. What
do you have to say for
himself?
I wasn't here. I
missed the sex.
Could you repeat that, please?
I am Mr. Sex. That's
okay. Just
Mr. doesn't get any.
Just making sure I heard you right.
Respectful and wrong. Let's go.
You have to edit that out for our PG viewers.
Today we will be finding the top 10 anime of the year 2020. I know the year on everybody's mind still, the greatest year of all time. We have a list with a lot of shows, and we're going to get it down to 10 shows ranked in order. I'm going to read the list now if no one has any further comments.
Oh, I got comments. I just won't say them.
Are we going to refer to the previous list? Or
nope.
No.
The previous list
definitely not. We're definitely not.
We won't refer to it, but we all know what happened.
Not going to refer to it.
For Anime of the Year nominations, we have Ahiru no Sora, Attack on Titan Final Season, Baki, The Great Retai Tournament Saga, Beastars, BNA, Decadence, Fire Force Season 2, Great Pretenders, Haikyuu to the Top, Interspecies Reviewers, Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon 3, Jujutsu Kaisen, Kaguya-sama Love is War Season 2, Keep Your Hands Off My Aizoken, My Teen Romantic Comedy Snafu Climax, ReZero's Starting Life in Another World Season 2, Rent a Girlfriend, Talentless Nana, The Day I Became a God, The God of High School, The Misfit of Demon King Academy, History's Strongest Demon King reincarnates and goes to school with his descendants, Tonikawa, Over the Moon for You, and Tower of God. Now that is, I don't know how many, 22 shows, I think, and we will be cutting it down to a succinct list of 10, as we have done many times before.
Even with this specific list, we've done it before.
With
That's
this
kind of crazy,
specific
right?
list. So, as just starting off on a strong foot, we will be eliminating Beastars because it did not air in Japan in the year 2020. Goodbye, Beastars. Knockern.
We don't care if it was on the Crunchyroll list. It's not on ours.
One, that's disrespectful, and two, Beastar would have been like top 3, top 5.
If only.
I hate y'all. Y'all are ugly. We're moving.
First cut is Beastars. Second cut.
We move.
I'd say we get rid of Tower of God.
Yo, let's
do it.
Sorry, Doctor. Sorry.
Listen,
get rid of it.
Listen, Tower of God.
Our most disappointing anime of 2020 probably does not belong on our top 10.
Y'all most disappointed anime of 2020.
It's a group list.
Yeah, it's a group list, dog.
Oh, it's a group list?
Yeah.
All right, you hear that?
It's always been a group list.
It's a group list.
No, we got it. I got it.
These are personal lists, dog.
Yo, no, we're moving. Don't worry.
Goodbye, Tower of God.
Move.
Who wants to make another cut?
Misfit. Why is this even on a nominated?
Yeah, it's not.
Hey, listen, Misfit is a fine show.
And it's getting a second season.
And it is.
Is it actually?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
and it's also getting
that really
cut.
dates when we recorded this.
Oh, that's true. Maybe I should do stuff that's more ambiguous. But I mean, I hope this gets a second season. Cut that last thing I said out. I hope this gets a second season.
Also, it's also getting cut, so we move.
Yeah, just cut it.
It's a good show. I like the way it looks. Not completely boring, but
it's not anime of the year.
Can we get rid of Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon Season 3?
No.
Oh. Okay. All right.
Right then. Can we get rid of Baki?
Wait,
Yes.
no.
Yes,
Baki's
we
actually
can.
really good. Baki's actually really
Yeah.
good.
We can get rid of it. Get it out of
really
here.
good.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Knockern.
Knockern, Baki sounds like a personal top 10. I don't think
it's
actually personal top 10.
The 4 individials we have here, I don't think that's gonna fly.
Yeah.
So I think we need to let Baki
Yeah,
go.
no amount of time machines will save Baki from getting eliminated.
I hear no sorry. Can we get rid of it now? Since
I-
we're
I'm
Hold
okay with
up.
that.
Let's
I'm okay with
deal with the problematic shows.
so much
Attack
fun.
on Titan only had 3 episodes this year.
Yeah, that's
or
fine.
last year.
Yeah.
I think
Two for one
Attack
deal.
on
Two for-
Titan
two
has
for
to
one
go.
deal. 2 for 1 deal.
Yeah, it
Alright,
doesn't.
sure,
It didn't
yeah,
have
sure.
enough.
It
Sure.
did not have enough.
Okay.
Attack on Titan's leaving. Ahiro no Sora. All right. So the thing about Ahiro no Sora,
No.
it's a great
No,
show.
no,
It's very
no.
flawed.
Let me
Let me
Yeah,
say
just
my
no.
point.
Wanna
I
get
said
it
my
out of
point
here.
last time. Let me say my point. It was one of my personal favorite shows of the year.
Yeah, that sounds like a
I can
personal
recognize
thing.
that it is not the best animated, and it doesn't stick the landing often enough. So it probably doesn't belong on
Or
our
at all,
list,
some would
but
say.
It,
I wasted
it is
60
one of my
episodes
favorite
on my
animes this
life.
year. I disagree.
Okay,
I
I'm
enjoyed
glad.
it
I'm
thoroughly.
glad
Gone.
you're going that.
Love the
rhythmic
characters.
speech.
We've already talked about the great characters in Ahiro no Sora, though, so I'm not gonna hype stress it.
Yeah, that is true. We
Alright,
have talked
okay,
about
cool.
it.
Now, can we get?
BNA.
Yep, I'm fine with being
No.
here too.
I'm
Yes.
fine with being here.
Yes,
too.
yes, I'm
Yeah,
fine with
I
being
think-
here.
What?
Seven, I think that's a
I
personal
thought we
top
came
10
full
thing.
circle on
That's
BNA.
I think
What
that's a-
happened?
I came for
That's
full circle on the ending. This is the show proper.
The only reason why this show isn't going
Nigga,
to be
you
in the
gonna
top
tell
10 is because y'all haven't seen
every
it.
time.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
just gonna. It's the only
Sure.
reason it's not making this list is because y'all haven't seen it,
And I'm
it's a
willing to
crime.
accept that. Now get rid of it.
And it's a
Alright.
crime.
Wait, with that same mindset, can we get rid of Isaacin since like most of us hasn't seen it?
Crime.
No.
Crime.
What?
That is
Wait,
one of the
so-
best
wait,
shows of this
so why,
year.
So
Hands
why, okay,
down.
so hold up. So I'm confused. So why can BNA leave when Steph is only?
Because
watched
only
it? And
one person had watched it. I mean, I'm sure I didn't finish I Was a Kid, but I
How-
watched
how much-
some
how-
of it though.
How much did you watch
how
of
much
it?
you watch?
Like 5 episodes maybe.
How did you like it?
I enjoyed it. I was really enjoying it. I
how'd you
just
like
the
that
only
style?
reason
I've
I
heard
didn't
good stuff about it, but
yeah I
haven't
didn't
watched it
stop
myself.
because I didn't like it. I stopped because I got caught up in other stuff. So
Alright,
Yeah.
we'll keep it for now. We'll
It's a
keep it
great
for now.
Keep it for
show.
now, keep it for now.
It made my creative juices start flowing. I started buying books and shit after I watched it. So that was,
yeah, your creative
That
juices started
makes sense.
flowing. So instead of making your own stuff, you just bought other people's stuff.
yeah, you know, I'm not the I can't. But
Yo,
Got out of
alright.
high school.
Yeah,
Um,
I agree.
yeah,
Get
that's
rid of
fine.
it.
Okay, that's probably not the next one I would have gotten rid of.
I don't
but
care what
I
the
was
next
gonna get
one
rid of-
is. We're
I was
just
gonna get rid
we're
of-
making the snap.
that is another one of the most disappointing shows of the year.
I'm a
so yes,
Thanos
gotta
snap
yeah.
to get rid of half of these shows.
I will say Mappa did their best with the animation. I will give them credit for that.
Yeah,
because They
yeah.
did their best with the material because they couldn't do much
They
more
did.
than this. I'm just gonna let y'all know.
It does look is a very good looking show.
Mhm.
I will give it that.
So Stefan, what
get
was the one that you would have gotten rid of next? then?
Interspecies reviewers?
I was gonna say Talentless Nana.
Oh, that too.
Okay, I mean, yeah, that's fine.
Eh,
Ta-
I mean,
It's
I
a
would
good show.
get interspecies reviewers out before that now.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. They're both going.
Interspecies Reviewers is legendary. It revolutionized the industry.
It did
But I
it.
think it's
It
also
did it.
responsible for Redo of
Okay.
Healer, so I kind of do want to get rid of it now. I
You
think
are
I've come to
gassed.
the circle.
I took it a step farther.
Yeah,
Are we going to date this podcast even more by saying we do have a healer stuff? Is that what you want?
All right, we can cut interspecies.
man.
I don't. It's my personal top 10, but it's not gonna make it. I can recognize that.
Okay.
Talentless Nana, is everyone okay letting that go? I'm not sure if anyone even has that on
I
their
mean,
top
it was
10,
okay.
really.
It was
No.
a good watch.
it was good.
I
It had
was
an
okay.
interest. It was. It had
I like
There are 10
the-
shows I enjoy here more.
I like the kind of twist that they had introduced in the first episode, but it's not like I didn't really. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling like so strongly about it like as it progressed throughout the show.
What about
Yeah, it
Tonikawa?
I'm not gonna say it ran out of gas.
Yeah, I'm
but-
fine with getting rid of Tonikawa, but
Like, does anyone
I mean,
actually?
I think-
I'd also get
Talentless Nana-
Tonikawa out before Talentless.
I think
Nana.
Talentless Nana goes. I am the
Regardless,
opposite
I mean,
on that.
I
Yeah.
can agree with that. I was thinking
I mean,
of the one
I
we could probably
had
get
way
out before.
more enjoyment out of watching Tony Kawa than Talentless Nana, honestly.
I certainly did.
I had the opposite.
Well,
I enjoyed Talentless Nana more than I did Tonikawa.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Nah, because the thing with Tonikawa is that Tonikawa is just kind of cute. Like I don't really. I'm like, oh, that's
Yeah,
fun.
Yeah.
and it's
What's
really
that
gonna
That's
be
what
a
it was-
cute
right
show.
now?
That
That's
is
like-
the show.
This Horiyama, what is it called?
Horimiya?
Right now? Yeah, that's a good.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
a better way of. What,
Yeah.
I mean,
Again,
oh yeah,
we're really
definitely.
dating this by mentioning a bunch of shows that came
Yeah,
out
but-
in,
yeah,
in
but exactly.
2021.
We're not
Let's
gonna
calm down.
We're not gonna hold that against Tony Kawa necessarily.
I was
Horimiya
just-
didn't come out yet.
No, that's fair. Yeah, that's true. Alright, but can we get
All
rid of
right,
Tonikawa?
we're
though?
cutting
No,
Talentless Nana.
can we get rid of Rent a Girlfriend?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
agree.
Oh, yeah.
I
Why did
agree.
we get rid of it earlier?
agree.
Alright.
Because yeah, Rent a Girlfriend.
Stefan's silent, so I'm just gonna
What
leave
is
it
that
right now.
face?
Let's not
What
say
Stefan?
anything.
What if we got rid of Don Machi or
No.
Decadence first? Oh my! Stop deleting stuff. We didn't agree yet.
We
I
all
think we
agreed.
did. I think we agreed. I think we agreed.
Sometimes we gotta put our foot down in this. I'm just saying.
All right. How about Tonikawa?
Um,
Are we actually gonna keep that?
Rent a Girlfriend's a great show.
I'm.
I don't know why we have Tonikawa on here at this point. I feel like all of us kind of want to get rid of it, but
No,
I just-
what do you mean, all of us? I don't want to get rid of Tony
Low-key.
Kawa.
There's
Do you
other
actually think
shows
it's a
I would
top
get rid of
10?
first.
Like, just uttering.
I
that.
mean,
Looking at the rest of these shows,
maybe
yes.
a number 10.
Hold on,
I
hold,
think
hold
it's
on.
maybe eight
Before we keep going, I feel like we're just been dissing shows. I want everybody to know that these are all really good shows.
Well, I mean, obviously,
Despite all-
if they're on here, then they're at least somewhat good.
Yeah, we
I know.
didn't make that as clear this time as we did last time.
Yeah,
All of
well,
these
that's
shows
true.
are
We'd be like-
good,
we'd
except
be
for
like-
maybe Baki. All the
Nah,
rest of these shows
no,
are really good.
No.
Once again, if they're on our nominations for Anime of the Year, it's not like we put every show that we watched this year on this
Yeah.
list. We only had a handful, so obviously we had
I
to think.
couldn't
there's somewhat
imagine
good.
if we did that.
No.
Insane.
Well, we'd be able to make some cuts real fast though, if that were the case. But
Yeah. But
Alright.
yes, all of these, especially now, I would definitely say, looking at the list now, I enjoyed all of these shows.
wait, so
quite
how
a
many
bit.
do we have left right now?
12.
That's a good question. I guess
You said 12?
we can start numbering.
Yeah.
12. Okay, we only got.
So we only get rid of
Look
two
at that.
more. So
I say we cut Decadence and Don Machi.
I totally disagree.
Those are the
disagree.
two that I would cut.
Totally
if I had to
that's the
choose.
two I would.
What
cut
are the
too.
two you would
disagree.
cut?
Totally
What are the two
disagree.
you would cut? Omar?
Tonikawa, and I'd be okay with getting Decadence out, but Decadence was good. But
So basically,
Decadence is good.
so
Decadence is-
so it seems like Decadence is probably on the chopping block then, right?
what do you think, Nakran?
I mean,
I
you're the
would
only
get-
two solid Omar, to be clear. But
I'm-
yeah, Knocker, what do you
I'm
think?
asking for his opinion.
Fair enough.
Because I haven't seen Isaacin, I'll get rid of Isaacin and Danmachi.
You know what, Nakran?
No.
I can
No.
vouch for that.
No.
I can vouch for that. I haven't
No.
seen it either.
No.
Let's get it out of here.
Like,
Okay, well, two people said wait. Three people said Decadence, and two people said Don Machi.
Whoa, I said Tonikawa out
Only-
first.
yeah, no one else said Tonikawa with you though.
Doesn't matter.
Well, I was just saying that
I
three
think
people said
Decadence should go.
Decadence.
It seemed
two
like
people
Decadence
said
should
Don
go.
Machi.
No,
Sure,
Don
Decadence
Machi
can
or
go,
no.
but I also-
Tonikawa
yeah.
or Aizukin. Those are my top two out right now.
See, my whole thing
Crimes.
is with Isaacin is that like, okay, two of us hasn't seen it, and one of
Isaacin
them
is one
only
of the best
watched-
shows. Isaacin is hands down one of the best
Listen,
shows of this year.
listen, and
It is.
is.
It is
I'm
It
okay with
is-
leaving a
it
top
is
10, but Tonikawa
one
needs
of the
to
best
get
shows
out.
of this year.
What?
I would be willing to let go of Tony Cabo far before Aizoken. Aizoken is like probably one of the top 5.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
watched
all right.
this
So we're
year.
getting rid of Tony Kawa and Decadence is what I'm hearing then.
Why
So-
is Don
so-
Machi sticking around?
Yeah,
Don Machi
instead of
was
Don
good.
Machi?
Don Machi was
I-
actually good this season.
It's good. Don't
It
get
was
me wrong.
very
But
good.
we gave Don Machi its credit. It won best surprise. We
You know what,
gave
not
I
gonna
think it
lie.
won
And
best
is
surprise at
that not
least.
what? Is to a top 10 too much? Tony Kawa's over
It's
here
not too
being
much.
deliberated between one that won biggest surprise. What is
See,
this?
My whole thing is that like all of these shows to me are kind of like in the same circle of I don't really care enough. But at
All
least
of
I
them?
enjoyed the ones that you said. I'm like I don't really
Oh,
care
okay.
enough. But like Decadence, in my opinion, I enjoyed more than all the ones that you showed me. So that's my opinion. But literally,
Oh, you
generally,
watched
I've been on the
Decadence,
same
Knocker?
plane. I watched most of it, and then
Okay.
I finished it this.
Honestly,
season.
and the thing is, you
Yeah.
probably would have liked it more if you watched the ending. I can. That's my opinion, obviously.
But like I said, I'm literally in. I don't care if you want to get rid of
All right.
Decadence.
I think
all them, I don't
Decadence
care.
definitely goes. I'm gonna cut Decadence now, and then we'll cut
Whoa,
one
whoa,
more.
whoa,
Does that
whoa,
sound good?
whoa.
Yeah,
Did
What?
Tony Kawa
Did
out
even
first.
you say?
No,
Why
Decadence
does it
needs to go.
matter? It's not ranked.
Decadence needs to go. Decadence needs to
Yeah,
go.
I think Decadence is.
What? Knocker
everyone is
literally
saying
just said that
Decadence
he would keep it over the other ones you mentioned. So it's
Yeah,
not
out of
even
all of
like
them, I
it's
like-
literally a 2v2 right
goes.
now.
You would keep it. Well, first of all, he hasn't seen the show. Second off, what
He
what
said
would
he
you keep
did.
it over? Knocker?
I just finished it. I finished it this season.
Oh, did you actually? Oh, I didn't know you
Yeah.
actually saw it.
I tried.
I mean,
Look at him. Look at him.
My IP address, no. My IP address.
Is anybody seeing that in the podcast? I don't think so.
Oh well,
right?
that's
Yes,
oh,
they
Oh.
certainly are. It's
Oh.
not my IP address, thankfully.
Oh.
Oh, okay, good. Whose IP address is it? If it is,
It's
one?
stop talking about the IP address. We're talking
You know,
about
probably just white it out.
I will not white it out. I'm far too lazy for that.
So- So I don't know.
so
what
Knocker,
do we
what
do?
two would you
here?
cut, Knocker? Yeah, Knocker, what would you cut?
Like I said, I don't really care. I can cut all of them, but I enjoyed Decadence the most. That's my opinion.
So
Whatever-
what two would you cut? I need to know. We have 12.
two of them. I already said if I could call one, it would probably be Isaacin and I think Danmachi. Yeah, I think Danmachi. I'll say Danmachi.
Okay, so Aizoken and Danmachi are the two that you say you would cut. Then, Stefan, you
Isaac
said
can't-
what?
Isaac cannot leave this list.
But- okay, wait,
I will
Stefan.
let go of everything before. Isaac.
Stefan, you said what? Decadence and Danmachi.
Yeah, Decadence and Danmachi.
Okay, I said the same two. And then what did Omar say?
I say Tonikawa and Aizoken.
Look at you! You change it up now. You definitely said Decadence at first.
No,
Yeah,
I did
no,
not say
definitely
Decadence.
not.
I said
To be
I
fair, to
enjoy
be fair, though.
Decadence. I said if I had to choose between the two that you were trying to get out, I'd probably choose Decadence just because, like, I think I like Danmachi way better this season.
He did say that. He did say that.
Danmachi.
Alright,
Sounds
so
like we're
we're-
at a bit of a standstill here.
Yeah. Because
We gotta get rid of two of
for
them.
Decadence and two for.
I mean, I'm fine letting Danmachi.
Yeah, so why don't we get rid of Decadence and Isaacin since we got two?
Three,
for two,
three of
and
us
then
said.
move it
Didn't you say
today?
Danmachi, Knocker? Didn't three of
He
us say
did say,
Danmachi?
yeah. 3 of us did say Danmachi.
Oh, okay. Then
Three of us said
and
Danmachi.
Isaacin.
But Danmachi is better than Decadence, though. That's the thing that's getting me. Why
that
are we why
sucks.
Decadence
That
hanging
sucks.
around?
And then we can move on with
I
our.
don't
Well,
know why
yeah, I mean-
Tonikawa is going to be in this top 10. How does that make
I'm
sense?
fine. I mean, I'll let Tonikawa go, but we have to
Oh.
take
No, my whole
Decadence
thing is
or
it's not a top.
Danmachi.
It's all cute and everything. I watched a couple episodes
No, we can
myself,
get
but
rid
like
of-
it is
no, we
not
can
no
get rid of-
top 10.
We can get-
Danmachi is in top
It
10.
really is, though.
Danmachi
really
compared to
is
his
top.
previous seasons is
Well,
definitely top
we're
10.
not
That doesn't-
comparing it to
but
previous
this season
seasons. We're just
stands
saying
on
no,
its
it
own
the
is
other
good
show that
versus
came
the
out
other
It is
this
good.
year.
It is good.
Hold
Yeah.
up, let should
is
I
good.
Should I write a little chart? Should I write a little chart of what people's opinions are of each show? 'Cause
No, there's
No.
no
we
point. There's
are-
only 4 of us. There's no reason to do all
Yeah.
that.
I am so confused. Like who likes what? Who doesn't like what? Who wants to get
Wait,
rid
Knocker,
of?
do you agree with Tonikawa being top 10?
Not really.
What the? This man doesn't care at all.
I told you I
said
don't care.
But you said Danmachi and Aizoken can go. So now you're saying
but no, by
Tonikawa?
principle, Isaacin can go because I haven't seen this show and I don't. Like,
Okay, that aside, taking aside the fact that you haven't seen the show.
but I can't even have an opinion if I haven't seen the show. So
I mean,
why should
he's
I even?
right in that
like-
regard.
Okay, then we keep Aizoken then, because you.
No,
you-
we don't
I-
keep Isaacin because none of us
Knocker,
has
and
watched
how
the
about we
show.
get Tonikawa, then we go from there.
I watched the show.
I mean, we're already getting rid of Tony
I'd be,
Collette
you know
anyways.
what? I mean,
We are,
I'd be,
but like these guys haven't taken it out yet.
at this
we
point,
can
I'd
take,
be.
I mean, Tonikawa is the wrong decision, but we can take Tonikawa.
At this
take
point,
that right
I'd be
now.
okay with getting rid of Tonikawa and then Decadence. Yeah, both
yes,
of those.
yes, I am also fine with getting rid of Tonikawa and
Honestly,
Decadence
though,
and keeping
alright,
Danmachi.
but like honestly, now that I think about it, Decadence probably is better than Danmachi.
yes, it is. Oh no, you think Decadence is better than?
Oh well, I agree with that sentiment too. So can we get rid of Danmachi now and move on with our day and put?
Is that what we all
Decadence-
said? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm
You
fine.
said that too,
Yeah.
didn't you?
So we get. Yeah, I did. I was trying to make sure I understood you right.
I
So-
was honestly
so
very
everyone's
close
fine
with
cutting-
them, but like I
Sure,
guess I'm letting
whatever.
the nostalgia.
Sure.
Yeah.
We just need to
and,
move on. We just need to
Nostalgia
move
and
on.
Okay, Danmachi
Okay.
gets a number
This
11.
is
There you
wrong
go.
that Tonikawa got
Congratulations,
removed,
Danmachi.
but whatever.
Danmachi got.
You know what?
It was
This
the
is a
wrong
win
thing
in my
to
book.
do.
Decadence
Alright,
top
so-
10. This is a win.
Yeah, Decadence is really top 10.
It was
Yeah.
Stefan. You agreed that was when the last episode aired. You agreed it was really good. Like what?
It was really good.
And you were here trying to kick it out.
Top
I ain't
10
gonna say it
though.
was- I wasn't saying it was top 10 animated of the year good, but it was
That's,
good. I can't even do this. No,
Definitely
Brain's not
good.
working, huh?
forget it. It's fine. All right. So what do we got?
This list right here, I'm
So
okay
num-
with.
don't be insane.
Yeah.
It's
You're
alphabetical
You're-
order.
you're-
This list is disgusting.
You're out of your mind if this is how this order would stay. You are completely insane.
Yeah, that looks really, really bad. I'm not gonna lie.
All right. What do y'all think should be number?
What is
number
10?
10? What is
I think
Decadence.
it's Decadence. Yeah, a Decadence should be.
You think Yeah, I think Decadence is the. de
Since
facto
even think it
10
should be
right?
here. So
Honestly, I mean, hey, you know what? Decadence is a good show. I'm not mad with that Decadence making number 10 this time.
Yeah,
I think the
like,
reason it
man,
didn't make it
good
last time is because
size.
Omar wasn't here
like,
with me.
He was definitely not saying
No,
this
I mean,
for him.
I'm honestly fine with Decadence being 10. That doesn't make me upset. I think Tonikawa should have been here, but it's fine.
whatever.
Can we
Oh.
put Isaacin now, please?
Yeah,
Or
put
something?
Isaac.
crime.
I haven't seen it, so it's not going no higher.
It's a crime. How about I put the day I became a god? How about we do that?
Whatever. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with
Oh,
that.
okay. Quick question: do you think The Day I Became a God is better than Fire Force, or do you think Fire Force is better?
Yeah.
Than The Day
Oh
I Became a
no,
God?
I think Fire Force is much better than the day I became a god.
Really, Tim. What do you think?
Fire Force.
I didn't watch Fire
brought out
Force.
some.
Damn it.
They
Wait,
both
why
brought out
didn't
some
you watch
emotions
Fire
in me.
Force?
Because why would I watch Fire Force?
I don't think he
All
saw
right,
the first. Did you
that's
see the
an
first
opinion
season?
in my
No.
opinion.
I watched like 3 episodes. I don't really.
You know what?
I don't know if I've made this that clear, but I'm not a huge fan of a lot of shonen stuff. So yeah, I just don't
I
watch
get
it.
that feeling.
You know, I didn't like the first half of Fire Force either. I think the second season really kicked it up a notch, though. It actually got me interested in it. So I really think Fire Force season 2 was like
Just a
pretty
lot
good.
better. Yeah, I don't know.
Pretty good
Like
watch,
watching that
yeah.
first season, I don't know. Like the first couple episodes, I just got kind of bored, and then I
Yeah.
was never able to
completely
catch back
agree.
up. So
Yeah, I completely agree. There's a lot of. Remember we were going through the moments of the year. And there were like
well,
7 Fire Force
like
moments.
a million Fire
Yeah.
Force moments. Yeah.
There's some really good moments.
All right. So I mean, I think we're okay with putting The Day I Became a God at number 9, right?
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
that sounds like
I'm
the consensus.
sure.
I'm okay with that. I think that show had, you know, it was solid for like, but I was really only that interested when it picked up towards the end. Like in the beginning, it was like funny stuff going on in the beginning,
Yeah.
but it's only like, you know,
Slice of life.
yeah, you only get like really invested towards the end. So I'm okay with it being number 9.
Yeah,
All right.
I like the ending also. It's a good show, really good show.
All right,
Can we
number
put
8.
Can we put Isaac in now? Because I feel like we're letting it slide
Yeah.
way too high in the rankings.
I'm okay with Isaac in at 8.
Now let me say something crazy. What if we put Jujutsu Kaisen at number 8?
Oh, I'm okay with that.
No, we're
I'm okay with that.
Jujutsu Kaisen at
Hell
number 8.
No.
I'm okay with that.
Isaac
No.
in at 8.
See, that's a tough
No.
thing, Stefan. I think we do have to just kind of drop Isaac in, even though, like, once again, I didn't
I
finish
wish more
it.
people watched it. I wish
Yeah.
more people watched
Yeah,
it.
if
It's a
more
really
of
good
us
show.
watched it, or at least if I finished it, I think I would fight harder for it to be higher. But since I didn't even finish it, I really can't, you know. At least just say we know that it's a better show than this, or at least me,
It
me and Stefan know
really
that it's a
is.
better
It
show
really
than
is a
this,
better
but-
show than this.
Well,
but,
it'll just stay here at number 8 then.
It is what it is, I guess.
All right,
I-
number 7, Jujutsu
Okay.
Kaisen.
No.
Hold up. I'm okay. No.
Haikyuu.
Check this out.
No.
Check this out. I would put honestly. I would
What
put
would you
I would put Fire Force
Oh,
Haikyuu
man.
on like the same ish like realm. that
Really?
makes any
Okay,
sense.
You're
don't
wild.
forget that first half of Haikyuu was that training arc where
Yeah, no,
very
I think-
little happened.
I would personally put
Maybe if
Haikyuu
you
within
actually
the 5,
paid
6, 7
attention.
range.
I
is where
was
would
paying
put-
attention.
Bro,
Honestly,
all you want
there
is
wasn't
action,
much to pay
man.
attention
There
to.
was a lot of character growth in that first
Haikyuu,
season.
from the very beginning, they've been playing volleyball. They had a whole season dedicated to one volleyball game. As soon as they stopped playing
Are we
volleyball,
not talking
of
about the
course I'm
season right
not-
now?
get
Are we
less
not talking about the
interested.
season right now? What are you talking about?
Okay.
Yes,
okay,
yeah, to the top. It is both the both halves of it. The
Yeah,
first
so
half
both-
was just that training arc with Hinata, and then the second half was really good. I'm not gonna. Second half was amazing. That's why it is. That's the only reason it's up here for me. It's because that second half was so good. But
Yeah,
that
I would-
first half drags it down. I think it goes at number
I
7.
Hell no.
I actually agree. I agree with. I would put it between 5, 6, and 7 is where I would put it. In one of those 3. I feel like Haikyuu, Fire Force are interchangeable in terms of where I would put them.
I got
because
more
I-
enjoyment out of Fire Force than Haikyuu as
the
a
thing with
overall,
Fire
on
Force is-
average.
I feel like in general, I felt like Fire Force season 2, while it was better than season 1, I didn't think that it was like that much better than season 1 because I remember there's a lot of memorable moments from season 1 that I really really enjoyed. I still think it's better than season 1. I just don't think it's that much better than season 1. And I felt like my enjoyment between Fire Force and Haikyuu was relatively similar.
Where do we
personally.
put Great Pretenders?
That was
Number
pretty
1,
good.
baby. All the way to the top.
We'll get
No.
there. We'll get there.
All the way
Apparently.
to the top.
Hmm.
I don't
What do
know.
you-
I mean,
What's your
y'all gonna have
opinion
to
on it,
decide
Macron?
if you want to put
Wait, what?
Haikyuu here
What is
On
it?
because
Great
I can't
Pretenders.
say anything.
Do you like it?
I actually really enjoy Great Pretenders. I don't think it's like number 1, number 2, number 3, but I think it's really high.
I mean, somewhere
So
around
you
number
think it's number
4.
4? Is that
Yeah,
what
it's
you're
somewhere
saying?
around number 4
No,
sounds
yeah.
about right. So what
No,
are we putting
so
at
what if-
7 then? Is
How
it going to
about
be
this,
Haikyuu?
fellas?
Is
What
it
if-
going to
what
be
if
Fire
we put
Force?
Haikyuu
ReZero
is
down
not
there
number
as 7?
No,
Okay,
Stefan,
it's
shut
not
the fuck up.
ReZero. Let's
No,
relax.
no. Just calm down.
It seems like it's between Haikyuu and Fire Force at number
No,
7.
you know what? I'm
does.
okay with putting ReZero number 7.
Really?
No,
Are you actually?
okay
we
with
can
it.
do
I'm
this.
okay with it.
ReZero
I'm
is
okay with
not
this.
number
No,
7.
no,
ReZero
it
is
is
not
not.
number
Okay,
7.
ReZero
okay
is
with
not
it.
number
I'm okay
7.
with it.
It's
No.
not number 7.
I'm okay with
It's
it.
not number. It's
not that low.
I didn't even have ReZero on my list, so we can.
I'm
we
okay.
can-
I know you didn't have it on your
insane.
list.
That's because you're a disrespectful.
ReZero is not
human
that
being.
low.
It's too depressing.
Let's relax.
What? Okay.
This
okay,
season
hold on.
wasn't even that depressing.
Yes,
This,
it really wasn't.
he didn't accomplish anything in this season. He just kept dying.
Seven. That's okay. If you say
Yeah, but
that,
it wasn't
you clearly-
That's not my
depressing,
opinion.
though.
That's what happened. He
It
didn't-
wasn't depressing.
Seven,
though.
you clearly don't get the premise of the show if that's what all you got out of this
Well,
season.
listen.
That's
well,
all I'm saying.
I'm not going. I don't want to spoil, but in this second half, it's pretty different from the first half of season
Exactly.
2.
Yeah,
know
but I mean,
how
they needed
ReZero
the setup
the setup
to
yeah.
get
They
to
did
this
it too
point.
much. They
They did
went
not do it
overboard
too
with it.
much. No, they did not.
In my opinion, they beat that horse till it was dead and rotten.
They
But-
did not.
Yeah,
beat
but
that
then
why
horse
but then
until
the
it was
horse
dead and
used
rotten.
return from death or return
But
by
the
death.
horse-
and
the
came
horse didn't
back and
return in
learned,
2020.
so he didn't get
The
beat
horse
next
re-
time.
No, the horse
Nah, nah.
returned in 2021.
Stefan,
That's when
we
the horse
accom-
returned.
They accomplished so much in season.
He didn't
2,
accomplish
part one.
Okay,
Nothing.
I wouldn't say
He
that. I
did.
wouldn't
No, he
say he
did.
accomplished
No,
so
he
much.
did. You know how much we know about
This-
ReZero and the
ReZero is not
character
number
Not a
seven.
damn.
I'm okay
They,
with
they
it.
just introduced a bunch of
No.
questions.
ReZero is not
No,
number
no,
7. It is not number
Stefan.
7.
Introduce all these characters no one
Stefan.
knows.
What do you mean? Okay, out of all the
That's-
characters they introduced, that's not really true because they introduced what Echidna, they introduced
All them witches.
Garfield. The witches were just there. You've known about the witches for a minute.
They
time.
introduced 2 new. Oh, I guess 1 new maid technically. Whatever. I mean,
I mean, they
Okay,
didn't
so what are we
really
talking
introduce
here?
all
Just
that many
struggling, dog.
characters
I get
That
it.
that you
It
needed
wasn't
to
that
care
bad.
about.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
what are we? Are we talking?
We're putting
So
Fire
we're talking
Force and then Haikyuu.
ReZero, Fire Force,
I'm
or
okay with
Haikyuu
that.
is what it sounds like.
ReZero.
No, we're putting Fire
Imagine putting
Force.
ReZero at 7.
We're putting Fire Force and then we're putting Haikyuu next.
I'm okay
is
with
what we're
that.
doing.
That's the only way I'll be okay.
Okay, yeah, I'm fine with that too.
It's a crime, but I'll let it.
Fire
I'll let it
Force is number
slide.
7.
Fire Force should be higher.
You just
but I'm
tried to,
not
to,
gonna
to commit a
vote.
crime by putting ReZero at number 7
Yeah,
right
you
there.
Fucking.
Well, guess
dickhead.
what? It's going at number 5. I can guarantee you that.
No, it's
much.
not.
No, it's
No, it's
not.
not.
What's
It's
going
not.
at number 5?
Jujutsu.
No,
Jujutsu-
no.
I'm actually-
Jujutsu is not any higher than 5.
I actually okay. Hold
Don't
on,
kid
okay.
yourself. Don't
Hold
kid
on, let me-
I
yourself.
enjoy
I
Jujutsu
thoroughly
so much more
enjoyed
than
it.
ReZero.
It's
Hold
not.
on,
It's
no,
not higher than
no.
5.
Hold on,
It's
let
not
me-
even
okay,
close
Okay,
enough.
You
I'm-
guys are
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
you guys are fooling yourselves if you think
Hold on,
it's
let-
any
let-
higher
let-
than
let-
5.
okay. Let me ask you a question.
I
Let me
don't,
ask
I
you
don't
a
know
question.
what kind of rose tinted glasses you're looking at Jujutsu Kaisen from.
I'm glad
in order to
Knocker's not
have
on
it
that
higher than
ReZero
5.
wave this time, because last
No.
time he was out here pushing
Oh,
for it to
I'm-
be
oh,
number 1.
I'm gonna push it for be number 1. This
Well,
had
it's
to.
not. It's
But-
definitely not number 1.
Okay, hold on. Let me ask you like a few questions. Okay, I'm gonna ask you.
It's
one
higher
of
than
them,
Jujutsu though. That's for
I was
sure.
gonna say, did y'all enjoy Great Pretenders better or Jujutsu Kaisen better? And
No one
second-
else watched it but you and me. Who are you
fuck, and then-
asking?
And then
All right, then
also-
that's all we
okay,
need to
fine,
hear.
fine.
Put
No, Great Pretenders
at
is top 3. Great
Oh,
Pretenders is
Pretender
top
at 5.
3.
It doesn't sound like it is.
That's a crime.
Or
I'm
we
just saying
okay,
no higher is what I'm saying.
Great Pretenders is
and,
the best
um,
anime I saw this year, just because
wait.
y'all didn't see it. Again,
It,
No,
okay,
no,
I,
yo,
I,
hold
I,
on,
I
you
watched
joking.
it.
I'm
I
not
watched
letting y'all
it.
hold Great
Agree at
Pretenders.
5, Knockerin. That's all
Wait.
we need.
Knocker,
up.
it doesn't belong. Knocker, let's put Jujutsu. Come on, let's put Jujutsu.
Knockerin. Tell
Yo,
him.
you are
Tell him
desperate, dog.
No,
You're
Jujutsu needs to be. I think
desperate.
Jujutsu needs to be number 5.
No.
I want to put RE0
Okay,
at 5,
hold on,
but that's a
hold on.
hard
Jujutsu's at
sell.
least
Hold on,
higher than 5. You guys
okay,
are
let-
blasphemous.
Omar,
It's not,
Omar,
though.
Omar.
It's
Knockerin,
not,
let
though.
him.
I would say
Hold on,
maybe
Omar.
maybe if we were taking into consideration the whole thing, but just that
Yeah.
first half, nah.
Okay, hold
Yeah.
up.
Nah.
Quick question.
First half, maybe go read the manga. It did enough.
Yo,
For
Omar,
what?
Omar, quick question.
Jujutsu?
Yeah. What?
Omar, do you like?
Yeah, but that
because
just
you-
means that it didn't give you enough, though.
Honestly, not that
There's
much.
more that
really
I
not that
couldn't
much
wait.
happens.
I don't
That's
know
what
why
happened.
we're ignoring the romance shows here. I feel like we need to talk about Love Is War.
Because Love Is War is a masterpiece.
Yeah, it's- that's
I
top
mean,
3.
I mean,
Love is War's
yeah,
top
I
3.
just thought it was going to be a losing fight, but yeah, I don't agree with it being this high.
Yeah,
Love
neither
is
do
War's
I.
top 3.
Neither do I.
Neither
Why
do
would
I.
Omar?
Three.
It's 2v2 now. We can.
I
we can
don't
fight
agree with that at all. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Rom-com, best. But top 10, top 5?
Yes.
I mean, that's already
Yes.
a crime. Top 10, I'm
know
okay
how-
with.
A crime.
Top 10,
No, it's
top
not.
You're
10
trying to
I'm
make
okay with.
enemies, man.
Top
You're trying
10
to make
top
enemies
10
by
I'm
saying
okay
it's a
with. Did you not hear Stefan say he wouldn't put Jujutsu Kaisen in top 10? That or why are we
Okay,
not?
well,
No,
that's
no,
different.
I said ReZero.
Oh, and
I would
for
put
what I'm
Jujutsu
saying
Kaisen
is
in top
worse.
10.
What I'm saying is different.
Yes.
I would put
No,
Jujutsu
that's
Kaisen
just
in
personal
top 10.
preference at that point.
Not,
But I
not
mean,
super
both of y'all is
Nah.
talking crazy is
Yo,
what
no,
I'm getting
top
down
10.
to.
I agree with top 10. Kaguya-sama is
Yeah, I
definitely top
also
10.
agree with top
I
10.
thoroughly
Yeah,
enjoyed it. Best
it's top
rom-com
5.
last year, but
It's
Like,
top
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 5.
five is
But
already
what?
like that's
Yes.
pushing it. What?
It's top 3.
It is not. It is not no top
It is 100% top 3.
No, it is
Nah,
not.
No
nah,
question
basically,
in my
It is not top
mind
3. It is not top
at
3.
all.
Listen.
I mean, somehow they made a second season of a romantic comedy show better than the first season. I've never seen it done. I've
Right.
never
All
seen
they
it
had to
done
do was
before where the
basically
second
do
season
the
is
same
better than
premise.
the
But we're
first.
not
No,
talking
they
no,
didn't.
but the
They
premise
didn't.
is different.
They
It's
changed
different.
it.
No, they expanded
They
on other
changed it
characters,
up.
which what I would hope they would
Yeah.
do. Obviously,
No, because like in the first season, it's all about Miyuki and Kaguya going back and forth at
I mean,
each other.
yeah,
There's
they
not
gotta
that
build
much
on
of
the
that in
main
the second
characters
season.
first. No, they gotta build on the main
No,
characters.
but I
Yeah,
mean,
but
like
yeah,
they changed it up though. It's not them
did not
going
think they were
against each
gonna
other
get
so much
into
anymore.
Ishigami as much as they did in this season.
I'm
I was
glad
really
they
impressed
did.
with-
Like I
with
said,
it.
I
Yeah,
love
I'm
the
glad they did
show.
also.
I think top 10 for
It doesn't
sure.
sound like you love the
top
show.
5.
No, it's
we're talking about top 5.
What do you mean?
We are
Yeah,
talking
we are
about
talking about top 5.
We're gonna be cut.
I'm talking about top 3. That's what I'm talking about.
No,
Top 3.
I say 5. I say it's good at 5. It is already
No,
top 5. It's
no,
on
it
top
is
5
not.
already.
Listen,
What are we doing
Jujutsu
right
is
now? It's
not
top
better
5.
than Kaguya.
Listen,
Jujutsu is
I-
not better
It
than
is definitely-
Kaguya.
it is
the,
definitely
not.
first half of Jujutsu
definitely.
is not better. Maybe Jujutsu as an entirety will
That's
be
what I
better,
said,
but
like, the whole
from
thing,
those
maybe.
first 12
No,
episodes,
But that
the
first
first-
half,
okay,
no.
it really
No,
was
no,
not.
the first half was actually really good. Come on. Let's not.
There's only like 2
disrespect
marquee
how-
moments in it. There's when Jogo or Gojo fucks up Jogo, and there's when Midoriya and whatever that other guy's name, Minata, I don't remember what his name is, when they're messing up the curse guy.
Oh yeah,
Those are
that
the
see
only
that
two-
that was hype.
So
but
what? It
that's
has
like
to have
the
like
only
crazy
hype
moments like that
moment.
for you
Okay,
to then
listen.
give it the pass.
There were
I
several
think
moments in
the first half
Kaguya.
as a whole and just starting and introducing
Okay.
you to that whole world of.
I don't think they do. I don't think they do.
Listen,
I don't think they do a
Jujutsu-
great job
I
with the
think Jujutsu will get
characters.
its shine.
I think
I don't
did.
think they do a great
Nah,
job with the
nah.
characters in that first half.
In the first half, I think they're doing it.
I think they're
Yeah, I think they did a good
underutilized,
job.
especially
For
like
shonen,
especially
no,
They're
They're
not going to go
like,
into every
especially, like-
character right away. Like that's
How about
just
the
I mean,
main
at least,
three?
like,
How about like the
yeah, the main
the
3
girl
characters at least.
and the
We get
guy,
none of them.
like-
Like Nobara
listen.
and Megumi, they don't like. We get nothing
they-
from them.
Yeah.
No,
Okay, that's
the
not
girl
true.
they
That's not
definitely
true.
go
That's not
into.
true.
The girl
Yeah,
they
they
definitely
barely go
expand
Like for
on.
one,
She got
like
one-
maybe
she got
one
one
episode.
episode.
Dude, wait, they didn't give her a whole life
Yeah.
story. They
It's
need to
just
give you an
shown it.
entire
It's not a slice
flashback
of
of her
life.
life.
What do you
She
mean?
literally didn't do
They
anything.
need to show
except
her
for her
motivations,
episodes.
which they did. Like,
Okay,
what
they
else?
did that, but they didn't. But nothing came after that. They showed her
Okay,
motivation,
okay.
and then
I
she
mean, like, you
disappeared
can-
into the
listen,
background for the
listen,
rest of the
okay,
season.
first of all, I think it's unfair to do compare an anime original to a sequel.
Well,
They already
listen,
have
life is unfair.
established-
This is our
Okay,
job.
life is unfair. Jujutsu Kaisen above Love is War.
Yeah, I totally.
That's
Yeah,
what we're
no.
doing right
Yeah, no.
now.
It is not.
Okay, now listen.
It is not no number
If-
5.
Wait, what are you talking
Also-
about? Wait, what are you talking about when you say anime original?
No, what I mean, I
Like
don't mean
a
anime
new
original.
series, I
I mean
think is
like
what he
yeah, a
means.
new series.
Okay, because I was gonna
But-
say they're both based off of a manga,
Okay,
so neither of them
but
are anime
all
originals.
I'm gonna,
so.
all I want, I really, really.
You know what
wanna
is an
say-
anime original? Great
Great
Pretenders.
Pretenders.
You know what? Can we put Great Pretenders as a 5? I feel like
I'm okay with that.
You know what? Yeah,
No,
put Great
no,
Pretenders
I'm
at
not- I will
5.
not-
I can agree with
No,
that.
Yeah, put it at
Yeah,
5.
all right,
Put
all
Great
right,
Pretenders
yeah,
at 5.
Knocker,
Let's
what
just
are
do
you
it.
doing right now, Tom?
Just do it.
Knocker,
Do it,
you're
do
making
it.
enemies.
Knocker,
Yeah.
do it on
I
it.
think we've
Knocker.
settled on
I
Great
know
Pretenders.
you don't think it's
3v1.
number 5, Knocker.
3v1.
I think it's 5, Stefan.
3v1.
I think that's the only way we're gonna be able to move
Knocker,
on.
do you honestly
Yeah,
believe it's number 5?
Yes, actually, to be
Stefan, you can know in your heart that in the other list it was higher than that, but
That is a crime to put Great Pretenders at number. It is literally the best show of this year.
It is not the
not,
You lost
according
your
to the
only other
Crunchyroll.
TV show.
Not
You
according
lost
to
all
Anime
TV.
Awards by Crunchyroll.
It's unique. It's got style. It's got premise. It's got characters. It's got the world building. It's got everything.
Remember that conversation we had? Knocker saw it all coming. It was.
Yeah, I really did see it all.
Yeah,
I really
I don't
did
know.
see it all coming, dog. I really did see
It's
it all
got
coming.
it's got the surprise. I mean, I didn't even mention the surprise factor. So, but
I mean, it wasn't
it
a
does
surprise
have
for me.
well, listen, you didn't. Shut up. You didn't know what was happening.
You were with me, dog. You were watching it with me.
You guessed that last
dog.
heist. You knew what was going to happen in that last
Okay,
heist.
listen, okay, so out of 24 episodes, the only ones I didn't really like get 100% was the last one. Out of all of them,
You hear
come on,
that?
Stefan,
Only the
come on.
last one.
Come on, come on.
I mean, that last one's pretty. That last heist is ridiculously elaborate.
All right,
We gotta,
It was-
we
it was
gotta,
kinda-
we gotta
You're
settle on
delaying the
something here.
inevitable, Stefan.
It's a great show. I don't think it belongs at number 5.
I don't
Listen,
think
well,
three
I don't think
people
we
against
can
one,
do
Stefan.
anything about that.
Yeah,
though.
I will
yeah,
die.
I
that's
tr-
what
I
will die
tried
on
to
this
fight
hill.
to put Jujutsu Kaisen there, but apparently I can't win that fight.
All right, you know what? Let's put Jujutsu Kaisen there. Fuck it.
No, Doctor literally just said.
You know what? You know what? Let's put Kaguya there. Fuck it. I just don't want Great Pretenders going that. I just don't want Great Pretenders going that low. Honestly, I'll let go of either of them at this point.
No,
You know what?
Kaguya is top 3. Kaguya
me-
is top 3.
See, the thing
It sounds like the three of us are ready to put Kaguya down.
Yup,
Tim,
I
I'm
am also.
sorry.
What are you talking about? The three other people were ready to put Great Pretenders there.
He
The
just
three
suggested
people
a
are
better
ready to put
idea.
Kaguya there.
He suggested
okay,
a
hold
better
on.
idea.
Yeah, I got a better idea.
So
now.
at the end of the day, it's either Kaguya's number
This is
4
what
or
you
number
get.
5, or it's Pretenders are number 5 and In Love Is War is number 4. I'm personally more into having.
Why is Jujutsu sliding by?
That's what I'm trying to say. Y'all are crazy.
It's top. You think
the
that
first
those
half
first
is not
12
top 3.
episodes
No,
are
The
one of
first
the
half
top
is not
three
top
shows?
three.
Listen. My whole thing with Jujutsu
You guys
Kaisen is
are
that
absolutely
Jujutsu-
bugging. You know, whatever.
if
I
you-
don't care. Whatever. Put Kaguya at 5. I don't care.
Hey,
I don't care anymore.
We got one to quit.
I don't care anymore.
you got one to quit.
Now we do Great Pretenders at number
wait,
4.
wait,
I
hold
already
on.
know
Or
what
no,
the
my bad,
true
Jujutsu
top
Kaisen.
Wait,
5
hold
is.
up. Hold up.
And Jujutsu Kaisen wasn't in that original top 5.
Yeah, it
Wait,
wasn't.
wait,
It
no.
wasn't.
Because it shouldn't have been.
Wait, hold up.
Shit.
Since
we
Tim
have more
doesn't care,
voices heard.
can we put Snafu as number 4? Since Tim
No,
doesn't care
no.
anymore?
Yo, he's a monster.
No.
He's coming for the jugular.
No. I said I don't care about the Kaguya one.
I like the going for it. I love the
I
just
said I
going
don't
for
care
it.
about the Kaguya one. Let's not get crazy. All
I
right.
just tried.
I really appreciate
I put it out there.
You really just went for it.
Oh, I'm dying.
Yeah. As soon as you said
I'd
that,
appreciate if you
knew.
take a step back and watch yourself before you make some real enemies.
I tried.
Let's put RE0 at number 4 and move on with our
No,
lives.
no,
Let's do
no.
it.
I think Great Pretenders
Or
got to be number
Jujutsu.
4.
I don't.
No.
Either
okay
one.
with Great
Why is
Pretenders.
RE0
I think
so
Great
high,
Pretenders
dog?
number
Great
4.
Pretenders.
I think Great Pretenders is number 4.
Yeah, Great
too.
Pretenders is number 4.
That's a crime, but I'm fine. With it.
Whatever.
Fuck it.
You don't get to complain.
Yeah.
It's the best show of the year. I would have liked it to be top 3, but it is
Top
what it
3.
is.
Okay, now we're fighting.
Oh man.
Jujutsu's number 3.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Jujutsu's
I don't
number
know.
3.
RE0 maybe? I don't know.
Snafu's number
No,
3
no,
for me.
Jujutsu
No,
Kaisen.
it's not. No, it's not.
We're never
No,
gonna.
it
We're
is
never
not.
gonna make
I
this.
It is
also agree with
100%
Snafu.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Snafu
It's
is
number 3.
definitely number
I agree with Snafu is number 3.
No,
also.
it's Jujutsu Kaisen.
It's not going to be
Snafu
number
is number
3.
I really think
Jujutsu Kaisen is number 3.
What?
Snafu
What do
is
you?
number
What do you
3.
think number one? What is everyone's number 1 here? I'm curious.
ReZero.
Wow, that's my number 3.
Yeah, and then Stefan, what is your number
Out
1?
of these three
Out of these
options,
three,
that's
what
my
is your
number
number
3.
1? Just say it.
Snafu.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
Snafu.
Yeah, so we
That's
both have the
crazy.
same number 1, and they both have the
Okay,
same number 1.
so the fact that we both have number 1 is ReZero, and you have
No, don't
Snafu
give
as
no.
number one.
So that means
don't give
Jujutsu
him
should be
this
3.
chance.
That means
don't-
Jujutsu should
don't
be
give him
3.
this chance. No, we agree that
you're right.
If
So
y'all
you're
both
right.
say
You're right.
ReZero
Oh,
should be
no.
1,
I changed my
we
mind.
both say
no.
I changed my
We
mind.
have differences on number 1.
I mean,
We think Snafu
Yes.
should be number 3, but you guys don't think ReZero should
Okay,
be
we're
number
not.
3.
We're not.
You
We're
guys
not
think
playing.
that.
I know what
You
you're
know
about to
what?
do. We're
It's a
not
good
playing the
point.
numbers game.
No,
No,
if
no,
we
it's
both,
true.
if we
It's
both
true.
think 2 different
I
shows
think
should be
ReZero
number
should be
1,
number 3
then
for
the
the record.
other show
No,
should be
but
number
we
3.
think your
That's how
show
it
should be
works.
number 3, but you guys don't think our show should be number 3.
Fine, I'll switch.
Yes, I do. I
ReZero should
think
be number
ReZero
3.
is number
How about
3.
that? I say
Yeah, there
ReZero
you
should be
go.
number
I
3.
think ReZero
but
should
that
be
means
number
that if
3.
That doesn't
ReZero's
change
number 3,
anything.
that
We-
means
we
I should
think
be
it should be
number
number
1.
one.
Yes, it
Because
does.
majority
It's the
is
same
number
thing.
1
It's
for
the same
ReZero.
argument.
Okay, then
can we put
Jujutsu
Jujutsu at number
Jujutsu
3?
should be number 2.
Can we?
No.
No, not really. Can we put Jujutsu at number 3?
Jujutsu should be number 3. It doesn't make any sense for
It's
if
not-
we
it-
both
it-
have if we have number 1.
Two of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, two of us want Snafu. 2 of us want ReZero.
But
Can we put
two of us
Jujutsu
want
at 3?
Jujutsu
Snafu number
number
3. 2 of us want
It's
Snafu
not
That's
number
not how
3,
it
but
works.
you
It's not
don't
gonna
think
That's
our
not how
show
this
should be
is
number
gonna
3.
work. That's not how this is gonna work.
I'm literally telling you what is
I don't
happening
think
right now.
ReZero. I don't think ReZero is number. I mean, ReZero wasn't on my list, so I don't think ReZero is anywhere up here. So I'm willing to give you number 1 or 2 for ReZero. and put Jujutsu at
Willing?
number 3.
You're
That is-
talking
Talking like
number 3.
ReZero's
I
going to
will
be 3 and
give
2 on
you-
Jujutsu
3.
is number 3.
Nah.
If we're not, if y'all aren't gonna fight for it
Snafu
to
is
be
number
number
3.
1, make it number 3.
Snafu,
Snafu
don't we
is
go
not,
from
Snafu
the
is
bottom
not
up?
gonna land at number 3, dog.
Don't we?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
Are we
Jujutsu.
establishing
You know-
number
you
3
know-
first?
you know-
Then yeah, I
Yes,
think Snafu should
Jujutsu.
be number 3.
No,
It's not.
Not
Gonna,
great.
it's not number
Tell us
3.
that.
No, listen. Okay, honestly, I really
Says
okay.
that y'all. First of all, y'all haven't seen the show for one.
That should be enough.
Everyone
Is
here
that
has
a
seen
good
our
reason for it
ReZero.
to be number 3 since we did with Isaacin and we did it with the other
Yeah,
shows?
like we've
did
already
this-
built
this-
the
Great Pretenders
whole-
made it to number 4.
Press
Yeah,
Only two of
Great
us saw
Pretenders is
that.
number 4, and
Yeah,
after
after
two of us watched
sliding
it.
and wheezing his way in because nobody wanted to talk about it until it was a 10.
Yes,
Because it's a good show.
Yeah.
Good show.
A show can be good even though we all haven't seen it.
I agree with that.
okay, cool.
The reason
That's cool.
Isoken made it top 10 was because I did hear good stuff about it, and I kind of could see why. I
Did
never
you hear
actually
anything
watched
good
it.
about? You never hear nothing good about my
Nope.
teen romantic
Only from
comedy
you two.
Snafu Club?
Only
Well,
from you two, and
you've been
I
talking
don't,
to the
that's
wrong
not
people.
validated
I don't know
enough
who-
for me. Too biased.
You've been talking to the wrong
Too
people.
biased.
I don't know.
No,
I don't
I
know.
like,
do
I
we
read
want to?
stuff.
Do we want to
Yeah.
put up the
Bias.
score? Do we
It's
want to pull
all
up the scores that the
conjecture.
show
What are we
got?
Uh,
no,
we can pull those
no,
up if
no,
you want
no.
to.
Hold on,
No.
I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of curious. Hold
You're
on,
gonna pull
let
up
me
the.
Google this.
Jujutsu is definitely probably
Well,
the
if we're,
lowest.
call,
out
if
of
we're
it.
Yeah.
spitting numbers out, didn't
Are you
Jujutsu
sure?
win number
Based on
one?
house
Didn't
hours.
Jujutsu win number one with Crunchyroll? If we're over
I
here
don't care about
referencing numbers,
Crunchyroll.
he's talking about referencing
Crap
numbers. He's over here talking about referencing
No,
numbers.
no. We're talking about Mao.
I'm talking about
Crunchyroll.
reviews and like user scores on the show.
Yeah, Crunchyroll didn't even have Snafu at their thing. For
Yeah,
whatever.
they
I
didn't.
know.
Snafu in a
Yo,
single
I
title.
agree with
yo.
that.
They didn't even have it in Best Couple. What kind of sense does that make? To
Yeah.
not even have Snafu
Yeah.
in Best Couple?
Listen. Jujutsu Kaisen has a higher score than Snafu. The bang.
I don't believe you.
Go ahead.
Look it
go
up,
on
Tim.
my,
Look
it up.
my
Tell
anime
me.
list.
Oh, also it
Pull it
includes
up.
this season, this part too. So,
Bruh.
You're not going to
It-
find
it
one that
includes this part
specifies
too.
That's true.
exactly 2020
true.
portion.
well, okay, all right. Well, maybe we should have checked it beforehand, but we didn't. So,
Technically, ReZero has the highest. No, it has the second highest. Jujutsu Kaisen has
We're
the
not- we're-
first
we're
one.
There's
not
our
going
order
based
right
off of
there.
reviews.
Dr.
No, because
It's
did you-
right there.
because
I-
because
I-
did
I
you
prefer
really
based off
including
of
what?
reviews,
I prefer-
then Izoken would probably be like number top 3 if we were going based off of reviews.
Hey, man,
Actually, let me-
we're
let me-
going
let
for what
me
we
check-
got
let me
left.
check
We
Isoken
should
Stop
have
right
pulling
now.
up the
brought
scores,
them
Knocker.
before.
It's not doing
You know, if you're gonna pull up the score, I'm about to pull up some scores too. Nobody's gonna be happy if we go by that.
Isaac has an 8.17, Stefan. What the fuck are you
That's
talking
a
about?
crime.
So what are you
Look how
referencing?
wrong
then? You
he
tell us
is,
it
dog.
has
Look how
higher ratings.
wrong he is.
Listen, stop pulling up scores.
But-
Stefan,
You're
every
telling
time you
us
mention
false info,
scores, you
Stefan,
were
is what
wrong.
I'm hearing.
Stefan, every time you
I
mention
was just
scores, you
guessing.
were wrong.
I was just guessing. I was
Based off
incorrect.
what your own biased opinion,
Yes.
That is entirely correct.
the truth comes
When it
out.
comes to
Everybody.
Stefan's ratings, he doesn't have good ratings. So don't listen to his shit. Don't listen to it. Don't listen to
No,
it.
like honestly,
Ma-
you
Mal
guys
is-
have
Mal is
convinced me
wrong
that
all
I
the
need to
time.
check
That's
it
not-
out. I will definitely give you that.
Knocker, look up interspecies reviewers on Mal.
Well, I mean, never mind.
Okay, interspecies reviewers. I can't even spell correctly. Wow, isn't that crazy? Reviewers. I'm gonna go on my anime list since
Yeah,
I mean,
Mal.
we can't even like I don't know. We can't even use. It's not like we can really use the scores
7.57?
because
I'm
if
okay with
if we
that.
go by scores, then Kaguya has a higher score than all of them. So this is and that's
Stop-
number 5.
okay,
So
okay, close your tabs. Put the scores away. No more scores.
Really
No
Great
more
Pretenders.
scores. The scores,
Yeah,
are,
we're Great
the scores
Pretenders
aren't
is
helping.
pretty good.
Is Great Pretender high?
Stop looking at the
pretty high.
scores.
Oh,
I'm just
actually,
asking
is it
for my
actually?
own.
Hold
Like,
up.
you're just wondering.
Great Pretenders is a good show. It's my favorite show of the year. I wouldn't
mean,
be surprised if it had a high score.
I think it.
It has an 8.37, which is actually pretty decent.
Why is it everything is so mid? Everything like has the same rating on there.
Not everyone
No,
agrees
does it-
with you, Stefan. How about that?
Yeah, fair
Yo.
enough. They should.
Now,
They're
mind you,
wrong.
I haven't seen the show, so like, I can't doubt it too much. Then again, you recommended that Booney show trash.
Yeah, that show's kind of mid. I'm not gonna hold you. I recommended it after watching the first
2
three
episodes in, I was like,
kinda-
I'm already tired
Yeah.
of this.
it kind of lost its gas. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, we're looking at this list and we need to get this figured out. Can we put this is my suggestion. 2 people want Snafu at number 1. 2 people want ReZero at number 1. Let's put Jujutsu at number 3. And
The
then
thing
we'll
is,
fight
I
for
want
that final fight.
I want Snafu at number 3. And I think Knox
I understand.
that same opinion.
I
but y'all don't
understand
agree
what you're
the same
saying.
way.
You know what? Here's my thing, right? I'm actually willing to have this guys as number 3 because Snafu does not deserve to be number 1. That's my thing.
Yeah, we'll give you Snafu at number 2.
Y'all can have your little safe space in your mental bubble with that ugly old ass like anime list we had last time, and you can like realm
ReZero
about how
doesn't
Snafu-
doesn't belong this high.
No, you're wrong.
I understand that people like it far too much, but
No,
it doesn't-
no.
I do think ReZero should be this high.
Yo, yeah, Stefan, you're the
honestly.
only-
I
you're the
disagree with
only
Stefan
one
there. I disagree with him there. ReZero should definitely be, I think it's top 3. But
I think ReZero is definitely
it's
like
number
number
one.
Yeah,
one.
ReZero
I think
out of
it's like
these
number
3
3.
right now, I can definitely say is my total number 1.
Yeah, easily. Like legitimately, there's
Like
a
I
gap
said,
between.
I think
all the
Snafu
others
should be
here.
number 3, and I think Knocker.
I mean,
believes the
like
same.
once again, you guys didn't watch
Again,
the
you haven't
season,
seen
so
Snafu. Yeah,
you didn't
haven't
watch
seen
it.
So when you say it, and you think it's number 3, that's going based off of
Hey man,
Nothing.
I watched a couple
literally
episodes.
nothing.
Yeah. Yo, listen.
That's literally
it's
talking
literally
out your
just how you
ass.
feel.
Did we not do that
Like,
same
that's
with
literally
Aizuken?
what-
Because two of us haven't
your
seen
whole
it, so we got
aspect
it out
of
of there
ReZero
pretty
is just
quick.
how you feel.
No, Aizuken's different because I
Aizuken-
didn't even finish Aizuken.
Yeah, he didn't finish it.
Yeah, so then
We
now
did
with
finish
you
it.
watching
Two of us
it,
finished
then,
it.
We're gonna go with number 1 because 2 of us haven't seen it. How does that make sense?
Listen,
You know what? That's a good
I've said it
point.
once. I'm gonna
That's
say
a
it
good
again. My teen
Put
romantic
Jujutsu at
comedy
3.
Snafu climax is the
Put-
best ending of any romantic show.
Stefan, put
anime I've
Jujutsu
ever
at
seen.
3. Seven, put
No,
Jujutsu at 3.
that does not make no sense. We didn't agree on that.
Oh my
We're agreeing
goodness.
on it right now because it's going
Knocker,
in
do you
number
agree
3.
with it? There's,
I don't agree, but we have to move on. We have to move on.
Yes.
I can't.
Yeah.
They won't shut the fuck up about
Jujutsu
it, and
needs
I'm
to be number
tired.
3.
I'm okay with it being
I'm
number
tired
3,
of this.
knowing that Snafu is not going to be number 1.
Well, Snafu is gonna
Yeah.
be number
It is
1.
not gonna
No,
be
it
number
is
1.
not going to be number 1. It's not going to be number 1.
It is not going to be number 1.
Yeah,
let's
it's
be
gonna
I'll
be
tell you that
number
right now. I'm okay with
We
Jujutsu
can-
being
you
top
know,
3 at least,
Snafu
but like,
and
Snafu is not
being
going to be
number
number 1.
1 or number 2.
No.
Snafu is number 1.
It is not going to be
No,
number
it
1.
is not
ReZero's number
number
2.
Not gonna be number 1.
No. Okay. Hold on. Are we going to do this in the sophisticated way? I want Steph. I want you to come up and you got to tell me the main reasons to why you
Okay.
think
That's fair.
the reason why you think that Snafu is a good show.
Well,
No,
you,
why
you
thi-
start.
no.
You start. You're the one who brought up the idea.
No, I'm asking the questions so you answer.
Yeah,
Okay.
what do you mean you asking the question?
I don't-
I'm the host. You tell me why
You know,
ReZero
I don't
is
even
the
under-
best
I don't
ever.
even-
You're not just going to turn it on.
Wait,
Hey,
hold
no,
on.
you answer first.
What is this even gonna solve though?
No, because
It's not even like you can rebuff or like go against
Yeah, 'cause
anything he
he
says because you
hasn't
haven't
seen
seen
the
it.
show.
Okay,
Like
no,
if you
yeah,
when
no.
you tell us what you think is good about ReZero, at least we can agree or disagree based on the fact that we've seen that though.
Yeah,
if we say
okay.
anything about Snafu, you just gotta have to take our word for it because you haven't watched it.
I'm not going to take
Okay,
your word for
And
it.
they're not going to take our word for it. They're going to say nope. And it's like
Exactly.
Yeah. Yo,
Exactly.
listen. Okay, my whole thing is okay, fine. Okay, if we're not gonna compare how good a show is because we know these are like our top animes of the
You
year.
know that is.
Then
I
why-
I should mention why I like Snafu. So
Okay.
much. We have
okay,
kind of
yeah,
been
that's
skimming
fine.
over
That's
things.
that's fine.
Okay. The characters are very well developed. They're very flawed individuals that kind of and this season kind of builds up to the climax as it is, and you get to see a
The
lot
title.
about like what they want and like what their I don't know how to phrase it, what their like objectives are or whatever. You see them
Motivations?
kind of yeah, and you see them kind of like starting to reach forward, which like they really struggled to do in the first 2 seasons. So it's kind of you get a lot of satisfaction from that. What else? It's been so long since I've seen it, honestly. Tim, what else is there?
Oh boy, look at
It
that.
has been
Look
a
at
while.
look at
Well, listen, ReZero's been coming out every week. I give me a break.
Not last season. Only this season.
Yeah, what happened last season?
Okay.
I don't remember him getting eaten by bunnies.
What? That's it? Come on, dog.
What else?
Stefan only retains
Okay.
what like certain things.
No.
I don't know.
I remember
Stefan-
long,
Stefan
drawn-out
has
conversations with Roswell. I remember a bunch of Witch Tea part. There were some good moments in there. Don't get me wrong. I love the dad episode and with the dad and the mom. I love the episode with him breaking down in front of Echidna for the first time. But it just doesn't. First off, it doesn't end in a good place. It doesn't like. There's no stopping point.
I mean, it
just
ends with a
kinda-
cliffhanger. If we're being honest,
Yeah.
it ends
Yeah.
with a cliffhanger.
Okay, so we're not allowed to end with cliffhangers now?
I
Like,
didn't say
it's
anything
not-
about
it's
that.
not
All
like it
all I
doesn't
said
happen.
is that it ends with a cliffhanger, right?
I saw that tone. I saw what you're trying to imply. You
I
know
think
what
a
I'm
show
saying?
that wraps itself up in a
How?
a
It was
good,
only the
appealing way at the
halfway,
end
like,
has more value.
It was only the halfway.
Yeah, I mean,
point.
I'm not nothing against the show. It will get there, I'm sure. But I'm saying as far as anime in 2020 go, it didn't finish. That's a mark off in my book.
No,
I mean,
that's
he
not how
didn't
it
have
works.
an so I don't
That's
know
not
about
how
his
it works,
opinion.
Stefan.
Hey, that's
No,
how it works in my book.
No, just because it doesn't have an ending.
That's
okay,
also why Jujutsu Kaisen, I think, got
Okay, no,
ridiculously
no,
high
Stefan-
for a show
Stefan-
that doesn't even
Stefan,
stop. It
no,
just-
that should not be a point off. That should be a point given to the show.
We
that
had
has a
it. We
conclusion.
took
Sure.
that against Attack on Titan
but
though.
you don't.
No, because Attack on Titan only has 3 episodes. What are you
Yeah,
talking
honestly,
about?
that is not the
What?
same. That is not.
It is the same thing. It is the same thing
not the
because
same.
Jujutsu Kaisen doesn't do anything with
It
the
is
first
not.
12 episodes though.
Bro,
No,
no,
okay,
it
It
no,
picks up in the
it
second
doesn't.
half.
Literally the first episode. Like, what are you talking about? It gets
What happened in the
happened
first episode?
episode?
What happened in the first
Yeah,
And the
episode?
first episode to get introduced to the world,
Okay.
introduced to the
Okay.
finger, and the
Finger.
story starts.
I see.
So we
Okay.
don't
Alright,
have to like
cool.
nothing happened and we're just a bore fest. No, stuff
I
happens,
think-
but you guys
yes,
want these
no.
big
I don't-
moments.
I don't know why we're dogging on Jujutsu Kaisen, but I will keep dogging on it since we're here.
Yeah.
I think
No.
Jujutsu Kaisen has a world problem. They never
Whoa,
like
whoa, whoa,
explain
whoa,
the
whoa.
world
Why are we talking?
as a
why are we
greater whole.
talking?
Dude,
Like,
you
I
don't
feel like
pay
the only people I know in
attention. You
Jujutsu
don't pay
Kaisen is
attention.
those.
And
How many people have
Stefan-
you seen in Jujutsu Kaisen that didn't go to the school? Like, how do the curses affect the rest of the world? How does the rest of the world deal with them? They never get into any of this.
They literally said that, like, okay,
That's-
first of all, curses.
I didn't really
are
think
built-
about that. I mean, I guess that's true. I didn't really think
No,
about
no,
it.
no. Stefan, the world.
And
is
it's
based
been
upon
one of
the
those things that's been
negative
bothering
energy
me
of
since the show
humans.
started.
Stefan, they've been saying the curses
They
of the
have been said it.
feeds of the negative energy of the people
Yeah, but you
around
don't see it. I guess is what I'm trying to say.
What,
I
they show the
understand
whole
how
other
the world works.
when they're only focusing
Stefan-
on like a certain person.
Stefan, they literally the first few episodes of Jujutsu Kaisen
The world
is
doesn't
the
feel
MC.
alive when you just focus on like one guy.
You know,
and,
okay,
like,
okay.
the four other people he talks
You know what?
to.
You know what?
Like, it just
Stefan,
doesn't feel
I'm glad you
lived
mentioned
So you
this.
expect
I'm glad
such
you-
world building right out the gate?
I mean,
Yeah.
no, but we are
Steph-
talking about the first 12 episodes, and
Stefan-
they don't
Stefan,
establish
okay.
a good world in the first
Okay.
12 episodes.
We're getting off topic, but I'm glad
As
that
opposed
you
to Great
meant-
Pretenders that establishes a whole world.
Okay, shut up,
in
Stefan,
24
shut up.
now.
We're done. We're done here. Okay.
No, it's just one of
I
the
think
things.
we
No,
should, I
no,
think we
that's
should
just
probably stop
nitpicking.
dogging Jujutsu Kaisen though, because we
Yeah.
already
Yeah.
put it on the list.
Because you know,
There's
world
no
building,
point
yeah,
to go
that's one
back to it.
aspect, but it doesn't mean it's bad.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it looks amazing, and it's got some
We're
interesting
done.
characters.
We're done
maybe,
here.
like,
We're done here.
half
We're
of
done
them.
here.
I mean, he didn't have it in his top
Are we
10,
still-
so I don't even know our listener.
My goodness.
I had it in
I-
my top 10. I had Jujutsu in my top 10.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
Did you?
listen.
Just not this high. I had
Yeah,
Stefan.
I had Jujutsu number 6 on mine. So
I had
Stefan,
number
okay,
5.
listen. The reason why I'm glad you put Jujutsu Kaisen as the world building is because if we're talking about the world and the characters, ReZero dominates that. And that's what you thought was missing in Jujutsu Kaisen, and ReZero has that all over this season. In fact, this season was the season in which Zero literally like defined itself to its audience.
I don't know. I think they did a
members.
better job in the second half than the first half with the characters.
No, I'm talking about like,
I would also
okay.
agree.
If you're talking about like Emilia, then sure. But like legitimately, like the whole thing with
The only
Subaru-
character
Yeah,
that got
Subaru.
anything was Echidna.
Yeah, the only
Echidna,
Echidna and
Subaru.
Subaru. Yeah, and
I mean,
those are the
Super. Okay,
only-
yeah, Super
Those are
had
literally the only
moments
two
too.
characters who even really mattered in that first half.
You
Who
had
else? Who
Beatrice,
else mattered?
You had Beatrice. You had Otto.
Mhm.
too,
Beatrice
also
had
shine.
like
Okay.
one
Yeah,
episode.
we're learning
with
about her.
nothing
Like,
was
why is
resolved.
she the way she
Three
is? Like, what are you talking about?
episodes. Yeah, it's characterization for one, because like Stephen likes to complain about, oh, it doesn't feel like the world's alive. I don't know about these characters. We went back to an OG character that we didn't know about, and we finally know about them, and we know where they stand, and there's actual character growth with that person.
There's not character
There are-
growth
Yes, there is, because the whole
with her,
yeah,
with
no,
Beatrice.
Yes, because the whole thing was like
Because the whole thing what? It reset at the end.
No,
There was
it
no
literally
character
got
growth there.
Yeah,
There was no character growth.
Sure, but either way, there's still
No one,
characterization.
no one. See, the thing
of-
about ReZero is they want you to believe the only person growing is Subaru during all the resets. But every time I see him reset, I feel like he's just the same guy. I feel like he's not actually learning anything.
No, stop it, Stefan, stop it.
I feel like
Stop
the
it.
character
Stop
that I got
Like the first
the
season,
most out
he
of was almost
he was,
Otto
like,
in this one
progressing.
though.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Otto
liked Otto.
grew. Subaru grew a
episode.
fucking a lot, dog. Like
You didn't even get
Subaru
you don't even get
grew a
Otto's
lot.
backstory in this season.
Well,
Just keep that in
okay,
mind.
that's true.
No,
But
we do.
I feel like
Wait,
I don't know.
That
I
was-
feel like
that
he
was
was the
season
other
2.
character that
That
I
was
was
season
like,
2.
I was.
That was
I
season
You
was
have to
was
know
better
only
season two.
rate it knowing that it's only the first half. You can't deduct points because it didn't include everything you wanted when it was only.
Well, no,
yeah,
I mean,
we
if
can.
his argument is
Yeah,
that Otto is a
exactly.
developed
I
character,
can
we don't know
exactly do
anything
that.
about
What are you
Otto.
talking
No,
about?
okay,
That's how
as-
this
as-
works.
How-
That's
how-
exactly what I'm
how
gonna
does that
do.
work? How does that
I'm
work?
gonna be
we're
like,
talking-
oh, I didn't get enough. I didn't get what's happening right now in this one, so I'm gonna mark it against it. That's how it works
Didn't
for me.
Get it. I didn't get anything out of Snafu, bitch.
I
didn't watch
I'm gonna
it.
talk everything about it.
Exactly. We didn't,
Talk
you're
everything
knocking it
about
for not seeing it in the first half. We're knocking it because we didn't see it at all. Like what? Same thing.
Yeah,
Same
but that's
thing.
because
Your
you-
analogy right there.
That was your choice to not
That's your
watch it.
analogy.
That was
Yeah,
your
listen,
choice
listen.
to not watch
No, I'm
it.
Yeah,
using
and
your
that's why
analogy
it's going
The
against
second
you.
part didn't come out yet.
It is going number
Okay,
two.
that's
Listen.
not the same thing. That's
Nah,
not
nah,
even
listen.
close to the same thing.
Yeah,
Just
and
because
Snafu
you made
didn't go on
the
my
conscious
screen
decision
yet.
to be like, I just don't feel like watching this right now. It's not the same thing as them not including something and including it in a later
The
part.
only reason Knocker didn't watch it is because Knocker couldn't
deducting
get through
points
season
because it
2. That's the
didn't
only reason Knocker
come out
didn't
yet.
watch it.
Yes, and I'm gonna deduct
Season
points.
2 season
right,
two is a
it
bit of a
didn't
slog. I'm not gonna
happen
lie.
yet.
Season 2 is a bit of a slog, but this
Yo,
season was
listen.
so much
Okay,
better.
listen. Okay, check this out. Check this out, right? If we're gonna talk about the quality of the show, and we're talking about the okay,
Okay,
It's not
if we're
pure-
talking
okay,
about
no, no,
pure
listen,
quality, animation-wise, Snafu beats ReZero.
That was
What?
actually better.
Okay, listen.
Snafu
if
looks
not-
better
no,
than ReZero.
It
It's not, it's
does.
not just about the quality, but the
Honestly,
pacing,
all the shows on
characters.
this list look better than ReZero.
Okay,
No,
well, ReZero doesn't look
slow-
that
whoa,
bad,
whoa,
alright?
whoa,
it looks
Stefan.
fine.
Okay,
I mean,
ReZero
Again,
I think
Stefan
visually
didn't put
good-looking
ReZero in his top
shows.
10.
Huh. Okay, well,
Again,
actually,
yes, I didn't put it on my
looking
top
at this list, I don't know.
Yes, all these
Looking
shows
at this
look better
list,
than
I don't know.
ReZero. Every single show on this look better than ReZero.
You might be right.
Listen, ReZero looks
Maybe not
pretty
Decadence,
good,
but
and the
Decadence looks
coloring.
fine.
Okay, listen.
You actually
I'm-
might be right. I don't know. You maybe.
Nah.
Yeah.
This is
The
like
fact that
different.
it's even a debate.
Okay, listen. First of all, okay, as a show, it has. If you're looking at the genre of isekais and you're looking about all the genres that Zero like portrays in, they like ReZero is so good in everything that it does in this season. That there's not really a flaw in this show, and this show does
That's not
so okay.
It's slow
Major
and
it's not
boring.
slow. You think it's boring?
All right, I don't know if I say
think it's
boring.
boring.
That's a little
But, like,
extreme.
also, this is like when Stefan doesn't like things that are slow, but he doesn't like things that are too fast. I don't know what you want. But if you're
Yeah,
talking
I
about,
like a well-paced show.
No,
That's what
it is a well-paced show, dog. It is a
I
well-paced
don't want no
show,
God of
whether
High
you
Schools.
like it.
I don't want no Tower of Gods. Those are too opposite, too slow, too
Listen,
fast. I need a nicely
Re
paced show.
Zero was very well paced. There was not a single time in the show that I watched and I was like, damn, this is dragging. Not a single
Yeah,
episode,
no, I
dog.
agree
Not a
with that.
single episode. Like you can say,
Right,
oh,
no,
like,
I mean, I guess.
like there's
I
not,
just, as
like,
a whole, I'm saying that it's
Even just the first
it
season.
doesn't progress as much as I wanted it to in 12
Well,
episodes.
that's
When you look at where we started and where we ended, we have moved like 3 steps from where we started
we
and
have
ended. in
no, we
season
have
2.
moved bounce and
We
bounce.
left for
and
the Sanctuary
leaps.
episode 1. We did 1 trial, and there we are.
Stefan,
And
meeting
the
the
premise
witches
of the
doesn't
show
count
is
for
that he
anything?
resets.
Him learning so much, learning the other
Stefan,
side of Roswell, Beatrice, like
Stefan,
what?
But
yeah,
does,
You're
it
totally
doesn't
discounting
matter.
yes, it does. If they did
So,
it
hasn't
to
mattered
Roswell,
yet.
Within
It doesn't
season-
matter in this season.
Yeah, and within
Stefan-
season 1, it's all just setup. Like it
Yeah,
all
they're
does matter.
introducing stuff.
But like within season 1, it's all just setup.
yeah, to this, like legitimately, Stefan.
To what? To what
to
ends?
this.
There's no
Stefan.
ends by the end of this first
Stefan,
half.
Stefan, the point of ReZero is that the character has to reset and die and come back to a certain point. And every single time he resets, he learns something new. Whether
You know what's
to
the crazy thing
progress
though? The second
plot.
half doesn't do that at all, and I like the second half more.
Do you know why?
He doesn't reset one
Stefan,
time, and I like the
do you-
second
do you-
half
Do you know
more.
what? Do you know
That's just
why they
personal
don't reset,
preference.
Stefan? Because he already went through this and he knows what to do. That's why
Yeah,
they
because
don't
he
reset.
learned from
Okay,
his previous.
But
attempts.
we don't see that. But we don't see that in 2020 though. We never saw that.
Stefan, that's the point. The point of I don't think you're
It's a
getting it. You're not
build up,
getting
man.
No, I
It
get
is
it.
literally
No,
a build
I
up. He
understand
died
that
all
as
those
a-
times, so this
Yes,
second portion
but
of the season,
a build
he
up
doesn't have to
what
die.
ends though.
A build up
build
for
up
him
to-
to pass the sanctuary.
Yes,
That's
but
the plan.
that does not happen. Is what I'm saying. That does not happen by
Stefan,
the end
Stefan,
of 2020.
This
Well,
first
Stefan-
season is
Stefan-
kind of like edging.
Stefan
Yeah.
was
yeah, sure.
Stefan, where in ReZero did the synopsis says by the end of the season they were gonna escape the sanctuary?
I expect after watching 12
did it say-
episodes of anime.
where did it say that?
Why?
gets
Why?
somewhere.
Why,
Where
what
did
does
it say
that? Why
that?
does that have to define it being good? The fact that they need to get
Yeah,
in the
I
sanctuary.
don't-
by
yeah,
the
that
12
doesn't
I'm
make
just
episodes.
saying it was
sense.
one of the things that bothered me was that I didn't feel like the character
it bothered you, but
like
that-
the plot progressed in any real way.
The plot
I think that's
progressed.
fair
allows-
criticism.
No, because the plot
think
actually
so, too.
progressed.
No, that's not even fair criticism.
I think it's
No,
fair.
because
I think
the
it's
plot
fair.
Personal preference
actually
and nitpicking.
progressed.
That you want
Okay,
it to
that's
finish.
what this is.
You want
What do you think this is?
Why do you expect it to be out of the
Yes,
sanctuary
I
in
want
12
Snafu to be
episodes?
up there because I think Snafu is better. What do you mean?
No,
Yeah,
you can.
like,
Stefan,
this is the whole point.
You can
Yes,
say that.
it's all
No,
it's all
don't-
nitpicky,
don't-
subjective conjecture. What are we?
No, don't twist what Omar is trying to say. Omar is trying to say that while you were saying, oh, the reason why ReZero isn't progressing when in fact it is a lie. You can say, oh, but technically,
I did
by
not lie.
No. You can say technically. Oh yeah, technically because ReZero because Subaru goes back in time. Technically, in the sense of technically by an original timing sense, he did technically get past the sanctuary. But the things that we've learned and the things that Subaru did and the things that we saw is huge, and it progressed the plot both in the actual show and both in a narrative perspective. You cannot tell me that that's not true, okay? You can say, oh, I wish that they reached a certain point, and damn, I wish they reached that point. But you cannot hold that as a criticism, because technically the show itself and what they did with the plot that they had was actually good. Don't twist it and be like, oh no, that's not what happened. Da, 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 da. Come on. Let's be realistic here. Let's chill, okay? Relax.
I've said my piece.
Listen, and I think based on that point, ReZero should be number 1.
I mean, it doesn't even make it.
You never said why the show was good. You just said why my insults were wrong, and you said, "Oh, this is why it's number 1 because you're wrong."
Because that's your main valid criticism against ReZero.
Why don't you explain why the show is good?
Okay, listen. This show literally has everything, and everything that it does that it tries to aim and it tries to do, it hits even better than when I thought. The growth that Subaru has done, whether you like to admit it or not, was actually really big, and those were reflected upon the actions that he made and the interactions that he had against Roswell and Emilia, and the way that even Emilia had growth. Obviously,
you don't even understand Roswell's intentions by the end of the first part.
I mean,
why does that have to be defined by the end of the first part? Like, why is that a requirement?
Yeah.
We're talking about the
first
first
part,
part.
though.
Portion. You cannot expect everything to be like up and like ended.
But that's what
we
we're
don't
talking
need
about
closure
here.
by the end. Why is that expected?
Yo,
Like,
also,
why does that
because
have to make
that's
it?
how shows
Why does that
work.
need it for the first portion to be good? We knew it was going to keep
Stefan.
continuing. It's a build up.
Yeah.
Okay,
even if
and maybe by the end of the second season, I will look back and be
Stefan.
like, "Oh man, they did some great world
Stefan, you
building."
You cannot
here.
knock if they're not getting
By
there
the end
yet.
of
When it's
season-
literally we know
Stefan,
more
Yes, I
content
can.
was going to
I
be
can
in.
knock it for.
That's why it's not
Stefan,
valid
but what-
criticism.
That's ridiculous.
Stefan,
There's all
but-
you can say that for any show that's getting a sequel. Oh man,
No,
this show's
it
gonna
is
be
not a
great later
sequel. It
on.
is
Let's
literally
put
the
this in number
same
1.
season. It is literally the same season, Stefan.
Okay, but it didn't happen. Like it did. Like you're.
Why are you
talking
expecting
about things
closure
that
at the
haven't
first
happened?
portion of the season? The season didn't end. You
I
can
just
say
want a
that's
good
valid
anime,
criticism
man.
if
I
the
don't know
season
what-
ended. It's literally valid criticism if the
Yeah,
season
but
ended.
can
I
you
just
can
wanna
you
enjoy
can you
myself.
can
You
you
cannot expect
give
closure.
something like that anime of the year an unfinished product? Can you
It's
give that anime of the
literally-
year?
That's literally
that's
ongoing. What is
literally every
unfinished?
single show.
Yes,
apart
but
It's
from Nothing,
unfinished.
dog.
It's
That's
literally
literally-
unfinished. How can you give that
Your
anime of the year?
logic. Oh
Okay,
my
but
gosh.
What if the second half completely flopped? Like it just went to shit.
okay, but listen.
And
Stefan,
would it
we're
still be
rating
anime
the
of the
build-up.
year?
We're not rating the fact that there's no ending. Like the ending hasn't come
Yeah,
out
we're
yet.
talking
We're literally
about the
talking
quality
about
of the show
build-up.
itself. You can say the Snafu. Oh wow, I'm really glad the Snafu ended the season, and that really enhanced the experience. Yeah, but you can't say, oh, ReZero isn't as good because it doesn't have a conclusion. That come on, isn't like that. Come on, that doesn't really make that much sense. Like I agree with the fact that it's really good, and I really enjoy when series has a really good conclusive ending. And I'm gonna take that because I didn't see the show. I'm gonna assume that it has a really really good ending. But you can't knock down ReZero points because of that. Like come on, that doesn't make any sense.
Because it doesn't have any sort of closure. I can't
Yeah,
knock
because
points
it's
off
okay,
because of that.
but
The season's still
because
ongoing.
It's not.
The
It's
season
not.
didn't
It's not
just
the
up
end
and
of the show.
end out of
It's not like
nowhere.
it was an. Yeah, it's not
Then
like
let
it
it
was
win
announced.
for this year. Then let it win for this year.
It was also a split
Oh.
core, didn't it? It was split, right? It
is
didn't
a
even
split
air
core.
back to back. There was a gap of time
There-
between
there-
the
there
first
was a
half
gap.
and the
that
second
usually
half. wasn't it?
happens when it's
Not
That's-
always.
that's-
Jujutsu Kaisen's been going.
They had a
Jujutsu
short
Kaisen
break.
never stops.
They had a short break.
They had
What,
they
a
all
week?
have so
Yeah, not a
Yeah,
whole.
ReZero was the same.
Not a whole month. Not
No,
3
ReZero
months.
had a
No,
whole
it was
season
not the
break.
same. No, it was not the same.
Season
No,
break.
okay, listen. Despite this break doesn't really fucking matter if we're being honest. Honestly, my whole point is that while I was midway through talking about why ReZero is good, okay?
Yeah.
Roswell, for example, I know you're talking about, we don't know Roswell's motivation, but this season, even though we don't know his true motivation, we know who he is as a person. We know we know like where he stands in all this. We know his perspective. We know a lot about Roswell. Yes, we do.
We don't know his perspective. We don't know what the fuck Rosewall's thinking. He's just some
Yeah.
rogue entity out there who just causes chaos randomly. Oh, I sent assassins to the mansion. Why? Why did you send assassins to the mansion?
No, Stefan. The reason why he's okay, as I said this numerous times during this stupid podcast, you don't watch the damn show when you don't like it.
I know now why he sent
I'm
assassins
the
to the
same boat as
mansion,
him. We
but you
don't really
by
know
the end of
anything
season
about
one why
Roswell
he sent
after season
assassins.
1. All we know is that he was behind the stuff that's going on. We don't know for what reason he's doing any of that stuff.
No, but we do know that he's doing it because. Yeah, first of all,
yeah, you do.
No, at season 1,
but that's not what we're talking about.
even at season 1, before we even get about the flashback with Roswell and stuff like that, when he was arguing with Subaru, the whole point.
I wish we talked about this right after the show aired. I wish we sat here and had this discussion before any of season 2 was out.
Listen, when Roswell had an argument with Subaru, one of the main issues was that Roswell doesn't want Amelia to pass the sanctuary,
and you have no idea why.
Listen. But the whole thing, it was one of the reasons why.
Honestly, I still have no idea why.
That's because you don't watch the stupid show.
No, if you're saying that even now,
I know a little bit. I know a little bit.
No, you don't. Okay, listen. When he was talking to Roswell, like one of the biggest arguments he had was that he doesn't believe in Subaru making it because he wants Subaru to be like Roswell because those two are going to team up, and he wants to keep killing Subaru over and over again so the book that he has, the prophecy book that him and Beatrice has, actually passes and succeeds. Like that's why he keeps making Subaru suffer until it follows everything by the book, because whatever is in that book is what he wants to do. He literally said that in the show, that he's going to keep killing Subaru until everything happens in the book. I don't know why it's so confusing, and I don't know why you want to choose to ignore things like that. But ReZero, if you pay attention and you actually watch the show, and actually explains a lot of stuff.
All right. I understand that Stefan doesn't pay attention, but I mean, I have questions too as a person that does pay attention. So maybe not the same ones as him. Because we all know Stefan doesn't really pay attention sometimes. But
you're aiming this at Tim. Not, like I said, Stefan doesn't even have
make
his
my
top
list,
10.
So y'all know where I stand. Yeah, y'all know where I stand.
Yeah,
you have. I feel like
Tim.
I'm definitely the one that you're probably going to be trying to convince because you have not convinced me.
Also, it feels my whole thing, is that it all comes down to you, Tim, because I feel like how much more did you enjoy Snafu than ReZero?
Like 100 times more.
Like 100 times more? And
so much more.
This is going to be a stalemate. I don't see anything.
It's
like Snafu, like the amount of like I don't know, joy and fulfillment I felt at the end of that season, like unparalleled. I literally, just as I didn't even realize we were going to re-record this today. Like last night, I literally played the end of the last episode and just rewatched that scene. For what reason, God. I don't know, but I just did it and I watched it and I smiled the whole way.
Those last two episodes were amazing. Imagine, for reference, since y'all don't really know what it is, imagine if Horimiya ended and it was a beautiful ending. That's what Snafu is.
I mean,
basically.
That's all I can tell you.
Like I said, if you can like say, oh wow, like Horimiya had a really good ending, or like Snafu had a really, really good ending, and that gives it bonus points, or like it really stuck out to me. But you cannot deduct that from ReZero. That's when
I'm not. Well, my whole thing, I'm okay. I won't deduct anything.
All right, fine. ReZero's a good show. Let's put it at number 2.
No. I don't want to take away as much as Stefan does from ReZero. Once again, I still have some hang-ups and stuff, but all I'm trying to say is that, like, for me, Snafu is just higher. Like, okay, yeah, you can say what you can about ReZero, but for me, Snafu is just higher and just ranks higher than that. That's what it comes down to.
Both shows, and we both think
after watching both shows, I can say, like, once again, a holdup I have is kind of similar to Stefan with, like, I don't expect everything to wrap up in the first part. Obviously, because going into it, we know there's going to be a part 2. Yes, like, they already announced it beforehand. So we know not everything is going to wrap up. But that kind of goes to, like, my ranking of, like, best show of the year. I just don't feel comfortable giving that to an unfinished product. That's just where I stand.
Get him. Tell
my
him.
whole thing is that okay, my whole thing is that the ending of a show, okay, while it adds, okay, most show there are plenty of shows that finishes each season, and to say, oh, this anime
really
is
aren't.
anime, no, but
How many
like,
shows on
No,
our list
there's
actually
a good
finished?
amount. I feel like
Yeah,
there's good.
there-
I mean,
there
maybe
we
not
go,
like the end
Stefan.
of like the source
No.
material, but they get to an
Anime
end
almost
point.
never ends.
Yeah,
Anime
like even-
always
no,
ends
not-
on,
Where
not
are you,
maybe
end-
where are you
have a
getting this
sequel.
information?
Not end to like.
How many anime here actually have proper endings?
Okay. Wait,
One.
we're not talking about like it wraps up the whole thing because
thing.
even at the end of this season of ReZero that's airing right now, it's not gonna wrap up the whole thing.
Yeah.
But I
That's
just
just
mean like end like they get to a stopping point, like
Okay, I
a
see
point
what
where
you're
you can like cut it, and if there's a season 2, they can continue. If there's not, then there doesn't need to be one.
my whole thing is
There's
I don't
enough
really-
shows that end like that they're like, okay,
Yes,
if there's not a
yes,
season
I
2,
will agree with
I guess I got enough out of it.
Yeah.
So.
My whole thing is that like I don't really care if the anime ends in a or not, if the whole, like every single episode like that we've had while watching the show was like god tier amazing, even if it doesn't have a conclusive ending, because there's going to be other seasons, and even like to me that's okay. Like I don't really hold it against the show. I
That's
feel
fair.
like if the show is amazing, like from episode 1 to episode 13, I think if it's the best, then it's the best. It doesn't matter if it has an ending or not. In my opinion, ReZero was the best this year. Well, last year. So that's why I think
without having seen Snafu. Yes.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, as me, as a person that has seen both, I would say the opposite. That Snafu was better than ReZero. So where does that put us?
Put it as a tie. I'm tired.
Stalemate there.
I'm tired here. Can we put like one ReZero and Snafu and Snafu?
How about this? How about we put Great Pretenders at 1 and then we move everything else
Okay.
down?
Stefan, you have.
I'll put
You're funny.
ReZero at number 2.
That's
with
funny.
that.
That's
okay.
funny.
I'm okay
You've
with
just
that.
banned
No.
yourself.
No.
Oh, I hear one. I hear
No.
one.
No.
What's up, Knockard?
No.
I'm okay with that.
No.
I'm totally okay
No.
with that.
No.
Oh.
No.
Well, how does this end? How do we get to a conclusion?
What if we
here?
flip this list 10 to 1? We just put Decadence at the top, and then
I'm
we
okay
just
with
move
that,
everything
too.
else down.
No.
Yeah, as long as Snafu is number 2 and
it shouldn't
ReZero
even
is
be on the
3.
list.
Decadence or Snafu?
You know what I was talking about.
You're insane.
You're
if you don't think
absolutely
Snafu should be on
I
this
didn't even have to
list.
say anything. You knew what I was talking about.
No,
Yeah, because you're a hater.
I had to double check. You really are hating right now, Omar. I'm just gonna be real with you.
You were
Did
a
I say
hater
I was
too.
not?
I think it's gonna be.
I'm not-
I think
I
it's
saw
gonna
the
be.
show.
I think it's gonna be
I'm entitled to
fantastic
my
when
opinion.
y'all watch this
Yeah,
show
that's his opinion
and you go
too.
back and you're like, "Dang, I said some crazy stuff before I
Y'all
watched
are,
this."
y'all are not entitled to
Dang.
any opinion. Y'all haven't seen the show. Y'all can't speak on Snafu.
If we look at the ratings, I'm just letting you know.
No,
that
we're
ReZero
not
has the
looking at
highest
these
score.
crusty ratings.
I mean, even if we look at the ratings, it's not like they're that
We're
far
all
off,
biased.
though.
What are you saying right
There
I
is
now?
mean,
no, like,
0.05 is a decent amount.
You're not biased. No, you're not biased, Omar.
I'm trying to
You're
be
sitting here
objective. I am
objectively
trying to
looking
be
at these.
objective, yep.
You haven't seen
It's
the
not enticed me
show.
to
How are
watch
you
it.
going to
It
be
has not enticed me to
objective?
watch it. Even after hearing
Okay,
you guys all
what does
talk
that
about all
mean?
these good moments, that does not make me want to watch it. What, is that not a fair opinion?
Yeah. Okay. If you're talking about endings, dog, when you were talking about like best moments and like Snafu,
Oh my
like,
gosh,
we got
dude, I
really
wanna just
fucking
throw my
high, and that
head-
was the ending of this show.
That did not
Actually
make me wanna
me
watch
really
it at all.
Yo, that actually insulted
Y'all are
me.
wrong.
I felt really upset about that ending.
Y'all were only upset because y'all's things didn't make the list because
No,
me and
we
Tim
heard
liked
you
them.
guys
So
talk
that's,
about it.
That's the
No,
only
no,
reason
no,
why
we heard you
y'all
guys
have
talk
such a
about it.
negative. No. Y'all have such a
No.
negative perspective only because we like it so much and you don't understand. So
it.
you
Yeah,
automatically
that's
assume
exactly-
that
that's
it's
exactly
bad.
right.
That's exactly what
No,
people
we
do.
heard
And
you
it's
stuff.
terrible.
Also, Nakarin. I'm looking at
Yo.
these scores right now. Safu's 8.45 and ReZero's 8.50. They're 0.05 points apart.
Yeah, dude, 0.05 is a huge amount. I don't know what you're talking about.
0.05? 0.05.
Okay, also the members like if you
I'm
Five
about to vote and
100s.
change it myself. I'm about to put a vote up. there.
5
Check-
100s.
Check this out, right? ReZero has more members and it has a higher score. Like,
What-
Yeah.
Can we
so-
not? Can we not get into the
that's-
score?
Larger sample size. There's more error in
Yup,
a
and it
smaller
has a higher
sample
score.
size.
Yep.
Exactly. That's why it's low because there's more error.
No, that's
If
why
they
it's
were
Yeah,
higher,
that's
it'd
true,
be
that's
higher.
No,
That's
There
true.
you go. No, you can't prove that. You got to do a scientific study to prove
All right, can
the
you do it
error.
for me, Stefan, please? Go get more reviews.
No, I
for it.
cannot, unfortunately.
Oh.
Also,
I'm
I
not-
just wanted to
not
bring that
gonna
up
do
because
that.
they're
I'm not gonna
closer.
do
They're
that.
they're much closer than you made it sound like they were.
I heard a different number for it earlier.
Yeah, because I don't
He's
know.
probably looked up the wrong thing.
Yeah,
Probably looked up the first season.
yeah,
or
probably looked at
something.
the wrong season. Regardless, I mean, we're not going to go by scores, obviously, because clearly Kaguya would be number one if we're going by scores.
I honestly would be
but-
okay with that at this point.
Kaguya?
Nah.
Yeah, yeah. This it's got a higher score than both of those shows, but we're not talking about scores. So
Someone has to bow.
Nobody's
Somebody
gonna bow here.
cave.
I'm not.
Somebody
bow.
cave. Damn it.
No.
Fuck it. We're having
Learn
two
from
number
the
ones.
first
Fuck
go
it.
around.
We're having two number ones, dog.
Oh, what a
I've
cop
had
out!
enough.
What a cop
I've had
out!
enough.
You should have just made
No, we
Doctor
can't.
re-record his lines. I told you.
Hey, if we're gonna do that, then might as well just keep Snafu number
But
one.
yeah, we might as well just give it to
No,
No,
Snafu.
it's
no,
one or the other.
no.
There's no combined effort here. No, y'all chose
No.
this method, so you gotta stick with the results.
Yo, technically, you should be 1-3. Is like Jutsu Kaisen is number 3 because
That's what he's
Yeah.
trying to do. If you didn't
Is he?
notice,
oh,
I don't know. I don't know.
No,
what I'm trying to
he's
do.
not-
his
yeah,
brain
yeah,
is
yeah,
small though,
you're giving,
so it's not
you're
working.
You're giving him too much credit. You're giving him too
I'm
much
going
credit.
back. I'm just going back to the normal ass list. All right, what are we doing? What are we doing?
We're putting ReZero number 1, and then we're
We're gonna
Snafu's
sit
number
here in
2.
silence until someone
No.
gives in,
Snafu's number one.
Yeah,
ReZero's
we're not
number
gonna
two.
do that.
and then this will
We're not
all
gonna
be
do that.
posted on YouTube.
Hey, ReZero can win next year.
We
2021.
burned through we
I
got to
don't
our
think
top
no
10 in
next
like
year.
15 minutes. We've sat here for another hour after getting our top 10.
ReZero can easily get number one in 2021.
We're fighting for 20.
Well, maybe not
No.
easily.
Yes, yeah,
Maybe not easily. I won't say
ReZero-
easily. There's a lot of good stuff.
There's a lot
ReZero
of
will
good
get
stuff coming out
its
this year.
chance.
No,
Yeah, there is a lot of
anime
good
this
stuff
year.
coming out this year.
It already came out.
Honestly,
no.
honestly, ReZero's not making number one if I'm being honest.
Oh yeah, there's no way. There's no way it's being number one.
Listen,
but hey, I don't have a
Snafu had
chance. Snafu's over.
No,
This is Snafu's last chance anyway. So
yes,
you ain't gotta worry about it
We
next
don't
year.
care about
No,
no
Snafu.
Snafu.
Snafu did great. Snafu did a really good job, and it had its moment. And
You're
its place,
passive aggressive.
and its place is number 2, bitch.
Once again, I'm okay with you saying anything you want about how good ReZero is, but you can't say you literally can't say anything about Snafu because you haven't watched it.
It has
You
not
can't say
enticed us.
anything.
It is not
I-
enticing.
yes,
You guys
and
have
that's
not
All
convinced
any
us. We have
slander you
heard
might say is
plenty about
completely
it.
invalid.
We have heard plenty
have
about
heard-
it.
Plenty of
No,
shows
that's
that don't
not-
entice me, and then I watch them, and then I enjoy. I didn't watch Great Pretenders until like months after it came out, and that was my favorite show of the year. Just because it doesn't entice you doesn't mean you won't like it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, we're not talking
Yeah.
about what we
But as
like
a
and what we
track
won't
beat.
like, but what we do know is that ReZero
You
is
don't
number
know
1.
you'll like it.
Hey man,
Oh,
how am I
yeah.
gonna like it if I don't watch
Get
it?
back to this.
I mean,
Yeah,
if you
listen, you
choose
know
to
what?
not watch it, that's on you. I
Yeah.
mean, you're making
Oh, no,
a
no,
mistake,
I mean,
but that's
hey,
on
if
you.
you
My
don't want to
opinion
watch good
is
anime,
ReZero
yes,
number
don't
one.
watch good
So
anime.
that's based
I'm
off the
gonna
fact
watch
I did
it.
not watch Snafu. That's a fact.
You know, I'm gonna watch it because
Right,
y'all-
and
y'all
based
been
on
gassing
our
it up.
opinion after watching
Please
both of
watch
them,
it, Doctor.
Snafu
No,
You
should
said
be
this
I
last
watched
time we
more
recorded it.
validated.
You said this last time, and you didn't watch it then either. I
Okay,
just wanna
because
put
this
that out.
season is
It does.
crazy. This is insane. Leave me alone.
It's fair enough, there is
I'm
still
catching
one
up
anime.
right now, and I'm so behind even when I'm watching new stuff. Alright,
Let's
either
focus
way,
on the
though.
task at hand. We have to do something.
Alright,
Something
Stefan, you-
has to
Stefan,
happen.
you
Just
already
do
know
your-
what to do.
Do your executive decision like you did last
Yeah,
time.
you already know what you have to do.
Yeah, so we
Ma-
can
t-
hate
I
on you.
won't.
Activate executive
I
order.
won't invoke it.
Activate order 66.
No.
An hour 30 minutes. I will invoke.
No.
You all
I'll do
have
it.
13 minutes.
Can we
to
just tie it?
do something?
Can we just tie it, dog? Can we just tie it? I'm tired. Let's just tie
No,
it.
we
no
cannot
one's
tie
giving
it. That's a
in.
cop out. We did not cop out for this entire list. We're not copping out now. All
Aight.
year we made it through. We made some tough decisions.
No, you
we made
a
decisions
tough
tougher
decision
than
for
this.
yourself. Is what you
No.
did one video.
Honestly, yeah. Best boy was a little rough.
Yeah. Hold up.
Yeah.
Tim. Anyways,
Huh?
we should make it.
What?
I don't know if it was Tim's fault.
no, that was entirely
No,
Stefan's fault.
Wait, what do you mean? I didn't
no,
even argue
wait.
for best boy.
No, Best Boy wasn't your audio the fucked up in Best Boy? we
No,
had to
Best
redo
Boy
it?
was the
Yes.
one where we were putting Momahara.
Oh, you mean to redo it? Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Alright, okay.
Yeah, sure, but I mean, I don't want to hear.
I-
We only had to redo half of it. We didn't have to redo the whole thing.
We
Knockrin.
keep going off track because no one wants to do the task at hand, dog.
I just don't
Nothing's
under, I
gonna
just don't.
happen.
I'm
No
just not
one's
accepting
budging,
the
so I don't know
slander
what
he's
we're
trying to
doing.
throw on me.
Alright, okay. So
it's only okay. The only
No.
reason
I'm just
No.
doing it right now since like y'all are just talking too much. I already know how it's gonna be like.
the only
anyway.
reason I will allow it to be number 2 is because you haven't seen it. I will
Say it,
if I
say it.
recommend you an anime and you don't watch it, you will
You
not get this
recommended
privilege
the
next
booties
year.
anime. That was some
I'm just letting
trash.
you know. No, if I seriously recommended an anime that I think is best of the year and you don't watch it, I don't care next time. I'm putting Great
Aight.
Pretenders at number 1 at the end of next year if it comes down to this again. The
Aight.
only reason I'm letting it be number 2 is because y'all haven't seen it. But it is the wrong decision. Again, it is another wrong decision we have made.
You're
What
wrong,
is happening?
but that makes me
So
happy.
RE0 is not even on the list anymore. Oh my! Tim, please.
I didn't do anything.
Let it happen.
That was me. That was
Oh,
me. That was me. I just had I
oh,
brought it back.
Knocker's just fucking shit up.
I brought it back. What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Fixed. End this. End
You
this.
think once we
Alright,
have our
fine.
new awaiting member, he would have changed this outcome?
Crime.
No, you
you
don't-
know, honestly, he would have put our. I mean, he also didn't see Snafu.
So
it would've
yeah,
made no-
all right.
Alright, is that what
Oh
is that what we
man,
got?
man.
Hey, we
y'all
did it,
are-
boys.
Y'all are something else. A piece of work. Piece of
Knocker,
work. That's all I gotta
good
say.
job today, Knocker.
Dang, man, it's gonna be crazy when I lose my footage for this one. That's gonna be
Don't
crazy.
worry, I got to back up. I got to back up.
It's gonna be
Back
crazy when
up.
that one goes too.
I would hope not.
Yo, Tim's
That
gonna
would
use
be
the
really
IP
bad.
address and hack the computer. To
Wait, what
delete this
season is
footage, dog.
Snafu?
man.
What season is it? Is it season
That's
3?
the last 3. That's the last
season
season.
three.
How many episodes is it all together?
36, I think.
Something
Maybe
like
48?
that,
I think it's
yeah.
36.
36 probably. Yeah.
Maybe
I might
38.
just
I mean,
watch
something
it just
like
to prove to y'all that it deserved to be number 2.
You know, at this point, you're gonna go in there with such rose tinted. Is that the opposite? You're gonna go in there already thinking
Tunnel-
so
I say tunnel
negatively
vision,
that
I
you're
say tunnel
already
vision.
not gonna enjoy it.
No,
I mean,
I'm like,
I honestly enjoy rom-coms.
Yeah, no matter what happens, you're gonna
Oh, but
walk
then
out
you
there,
guys
you'll
said
be
it wasn't
like,
a
oh, yeah,
rom-com.
this isn't as good as
Nah,
RE0.
think about it.
No, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna
It's-
watch it.
A little bit
this
more in the
season-
first couple
This season
seasons.
is more.
Yeah, I watched the first
couple
season.
seasons
I
are more
watched the
rom-com.
first season.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
like
and
it,
the first
it
season I like
changes.
was fine.
Yeah, it changes. It gets better as it goes.
The second is very dramatic. The third might be even more dramatic. I don't even know. But anyways,
yeah.
I know, but yeah, I don't know.
I
Either way,
cannot
I'm
Whatever.
watching
I
it.
don't
This
claim this
went
list, so
to
it's whatever.
120.
I have the real list.
you are an
Honestly,
idiot.
Yo,
Stefan, you might as well
Stefan,
reference the
if-
first
Stefan,
list if
yes,
you want.
yeah,
Stefan,
Take
if
a
you
reference,
if
say
you
it.
at the end here, if you
No.
want to pull up what the real list looked like,
No.
you can
No,
do
we
that.
should. We
Previous
should.
list. I think it's
No,
fair.
we
I think
should.
it's
We
fair.
should.
I don't even
I think it's
have
fitting.
it.
Oh.
I have it. I'll send it to
Tim.
you. Don't worry about it. I got
Well,
you.
we're not-
Put a
Let's say-
snip it and throw it in the Google Doc. We can compare.
Oh,
Yeah.
I will.
All right. So our anime of the year is with contention ReZero starting life
I did
again
not
in
think this was
Another
gonna
World
happen.
season
Good job,
2.
Knocker.
What?
Disgusting.
Yeah.
I hate when y'all say that after y'all fight here for an hour. And then you're like, oh, I didn't think this was gonna. What do you mean you didn't think this was gonna happen? You sat us here
No,
for
no,
an
I didn't
hour
think you
for
give
what?
in. Is what, more specifically what I.
Yeah, that's what I
Not
was
you.
thinking too.
not
The
you
only
in
reason I
particular.
gave in was
No,
because
not you in particular.
Yeah, nothing. Was,
I didn't give in. I never did.
I know.
Yeah, you never
thought
gave in,
that-
Tim. You held out to the end.
You gotta know that me and Tim are the most stubborn people in
Let
this
me
podcast.
let me read the list. Damn it.
At least I'm stubborn in a
I'm
in a
doing it
way
from
that
10 to
makes
1.
sense.
10 to 1. Our number 10 is Decadence. Our number 9 is The Day I Became a God. Our number 8 is Keep Your Hands Off My Aizoken. Number 7 is Fire Force Season 2. Number 6 is Haikyuu
That
to
is
the
such a
Top.
crime. Go ahead.
Number 5 is Kaguya-sama Love is War Season 2. Number 4 is Great Pretenders. Number 3 is Jujutsu Kaisen. Number 2 is My Teen Romantic Comedy Snafu Climax. And our number 1 anime of the year 2020 is ReZero Starting Life in Another World Season 2.
Say it again.
Part one.
Say
Part
it
one.
again.
Part one.
Part 1, yes, part 1. To be
Y'all
clear,
are
not
absolutely
all the stuff
insane.
that's aired by the time this will get released. Just those
Which
first
is,
12 or 13
You know,
episodes.
whatever.
Wait, hold on.
Tim,
Tim,
did you bring up the list? I do
Hold on.
wanna
I'm
compare 'em.
I'm about to put it.
I
on
do
there.
want to note that Haikyuu definitely should have been top 5. That was honestly the only one I really I
Stop.
cared for.
Stop.
It made number
particular.
6. It made number 6. Can you really complain here? It made it higher than I thought it would. It should have been number 7 in my opinion, or maybe even actually
I
probably
rated, I
number 8
honestly
because
rated it way
Aizoken is
higher
far
than Fire
too low.
Force, but I suppose that's me being. Very,
I don't think you get to complain at this point.
Yes, I can.
All right, put it. It's in the doc now, Stefan.
Is it? I don't see it. Did you paste it?
It's under. Hold on.
Oh, you're supposed to put it on. Just paste it in this doc.
I
Make
thought
it
that's what
easy
he was
for me.
doing.
Oh, I because I just took a screenshot of it. So
When did you upload it?
Yeah,
You
like
can upload
snip it
it.
and
Okay,
then
hold on,
like,
I got
know,
you, I
paste
got
it
you.
in here.
let me
Yeah.
just put
We have
this
to
in.
stall time for another 5 minutes.
Hey, yo.
What's
so
going to
what
be
is-
our anime of the year for 2021?
There it
everyone?
is.
ReZero Part Season 2 Part 2.
No, it will not be.
Oh my gosh, this list is a
There
crime.
you go,
Our
Stefan. I put the
original
list
list.
there.
This list is a
The
crime.
real
Look at this
list.
list. Now this is a list.
Now, that's
I
a
can
list
list
right
is a
kind of
there.
get
No,
behind.
that's a
No.
You know what?
no.
If anyone would like to comment and think what they compare the list, because I really want
You
to
know
see.
what? Yeah,
what
you know
they
what?
do.
Yeah.
Still,
Mind you, the real list is the one we just
List
compiled.
list
But
two.
if you want to reference
Yo,
the
we can make a
previous list,
community poll on YouTube too. We can make a community poll and say which list is better.
You know how many words? Never mind. We're not gonna do that.
I mean, just
No, we can just
comment.
be
I
like,
think
hey-
comments.
No, yeah,
is-
which list is better?
comments?
Yeah, which
Yeah,
list?
list
Let us
one
know
or
if
list
you
two.
if you like the second list better or if you're wrong.
or let us know if you like the second list better or if you haven't seen Snafu.
Okay. Yeah, that's a better
All
way
right,
to
that was
state it.
a good
You
one.
know what's
I ain't
even
gonna lie
better?
to you. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Why don't we just put the people with bad taste on blast? And whoever has the bad taste, just say worst taste,
You know,
and then put
we're-
someone's name next to it.
We're gonna do a thing at the end of 2021 before we do anime of the year. We're gonna go back and we're gonna look at our list from last year, and we're gonna all look through it again and be like, did we make the right decision? And we're gonna come back and you're gonna see that you made the wrong decision.
Not really.
Anyways.
I don't think so.
Not
Let's
really.
end this already. Let's end this already.
Thank you. Yeah,
I'm
thank
done.
you for watching. This has been the end of our coverage of 2020 anime. We're ending it in March, like you do. Make sure to check out more of our content. We'll be uploading podcasts weekly as well as some other juicy bits now that we've finally gotten this shit off of our shoulders. But yeah. Yeah, thanks for watching, I guess. We will see you next time. Bye.